thinking it's all paid for. Bubble up, getting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Blue music.
My hours are from 9 to 5. My hours are from 9 to 5, baby.
Yeah.
My hours are from 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So don't come knocking before then, baby. I'm in business for you, baby. 7 days a week, baby. And twice on Sunday. But my hours are from 9 to 5, baby. I gotta take off for a little while because you put a lot of work on me. Blue music, lot of work on me, baby. I get vacation time. I also get holidays, baby. From you, baby.
Have some fun, baby.
See, I need this time for myself because I put in so much work on you. My hours are from 9 to 5. My hours are from 9 to 5. My hours are from 9 to 5. Hey. So don't come calling after this. Blue music. Hey, baby. What's on your mind? You can call me anytime. Say, bitch. But if you wanna come into my office, if you wanna get served, meet me at the time that's on the door, and we can go for more. I was up from 9 to 5, baby. My hours up from 9 to 5. It's not that I don't wanna see you. My hours up from 9 to 5. Ooh, you'll require a lot of work. My hours up from 9 to 5. And my pension plan is off the chain, baby.
9 to 5, baby.
My dental plan is off the chain,
9 to 5,
baby.
9 to 5, baby.
My hours up from 9 to 5.
5, baby.
So don't come calling after then, baby.
9 to 5, baby.
My hours up from 9 to 5. So don't come calling before or after then. I will be out, and I take a lunch time.
9 to 5, baby.
I will be out, and I take a break time.
9 to 5.
I will be out when it's time for my vacation. Blue music. Time for my vacation.
9 to 5, baby.
Time for my vacation. My hours up from 9 to 5.
9 to 5, baby. 9 to 5,
My
baby.
hours up from 9 to 5.
5, baby. 9 to 5, baby.
Blue music.
Hey, wait. Before we start, I just want everybody to know something. I have to say this. I got to say this on record. We do not rehearse this. I don't play the beat ahead of time or nothing. All right, just so y'all know.
Off the dome, baby.
It's called freestyle.
Freestyle.
Well, what's fuck the nigga? That 9 to 5.
Hey, I was telling Pops I put them all in a compilation, man. It's hard, man.
We about to upload that on Blue Music.
That's it. That's amazing, Blue.
Thank you, dog.
I can't even play. This is for 9 to 5. Who's the nigga in the background? 9 to 5. baby.
Listen, I be playing all the Tuesday songs like an album. I be in the car just.
Hey, look, I played last week so much. I had the top off in the Jeep, and I was banging it just like it was on the radio.
It kept hitting replay.
Oh my God, I got it down. It's 11. It's 11/17/39. No, 2/11/39. That's it.
It is now time for the rollout show. Content
For real,
may be
right?
a little vulgar.
Damn, Blue.
Subject matter may be a
Maybe you
little
need to
rough,
be a singer or
but
something.
guaranteed to be fun. So sit back, get ready to ride
hot.
with the rollout show.
Got the
It is
fucking
time
fan
to
on.
laugh.
And you talk.
Here we go.
Don't do anything.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's the rollout show. Talk to me Tuesday. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, yeah.
With another dope episode.
Here we go.
Studio. Down, y'all. Doggy dog, that's me, bitch. The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Yeah, damn.
Let's get it in like a soul train jam. A DJ Ron C hit him with a fat mix, reppin' lean with the
Long Beach.
with the dope shit.
Tammy Ambrose have it high.
What up, Tangy?
Like Luther Vandross.
Never too much, yeah.
Coming in to say,
Hey.
give it up for my big homie, Mr. Ray.
He's gay.
La PJ.
Y'all, it's the rollout show, bringing the funny for all y'all. Get 'em Ron C.
Roll out, roll out, roll out.
It's the rollout show. It's the rollout show.
Roll out, roll out, roll out.
It's the rollout show.
Hello, PJ.
Here we go.
Ah,
Hey, Sky.
what up, Sky?
I
Pull
still
up.
haven't met her.
Hey.
I'm about to FaceTime her right now.
You can't meet everybody. Shelly, you have meets that. You got to meet certain levels. You
Got
ain't
a
met that
minute.
level
I didn't
yet.
even admit.
You ain't met that level yet. You gotta get. You gotta work your way up. Still on the bottom
Roll
floor.
out, roll out, roll out.
We love you, but
Roll out, roll out,
everybody
roll out. Roll out, roll out, roll out.
somebody said.
Roll out, roll out. Talk to me Tuesday.
Somebody said thanks for starting the show early.
Talk to me Tuesday. Yeah. It's 11ish and we're on time.
Start when we want to.
You're welcome, you're welcome. Hey, did you wake up to us today? Did you pray to Speedy? Okay.
Always pray
roll
for the
out,
boy.
roll out, roll out, roll out. Shelly Rio. Hey, and our homegirl Nikki Pam.
Pammy Pam. Pam.
Hey, Tingy and Bro, and Honorable Nick Shabazz, yeah. And my
Shabazz
name's
or Shabazz?
Nick Shabazz, Shabazz.
Is that his mom's last name?
No.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Shit he came up with.
What?
Some shit.
I didn't come up with that at all. Shout out to Sky.
Shout out
But
to
it's not your dad's name.
Hey,
Sure
but let's
isn't.
not forget
Thank
your
you.
song, yeah.
Shelly.
Were you upset when he changed it?
Roll out,
Were you upset when he changed it?
roll out,
He ain't
roll
official.
out,
He ain't
roll
official.
out, roll out,
Yes.
roll out, yeah.
Let's go with yes.
Talk to
How long ago did you change it?
2 days ago.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, yeah. Roll out, roll out, roll out.
It's the rollout show.
Roll out, roll out, roll
It's the
out.
rollout show.
Roll out, roll out, roll out.
Rollout show.
Roll out, talk to me Tuesday.
Yeah, it is the rollout show right here at rolloutstudios.com. It's your boy, Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Why? Panel.
Cause you're never gonna meet Jamie Foxx.
But for the low, low price of absolutely nothing, come check out my new stand-up comedy play at.
The Taco Bell Wilshire Theater.
Yep.
Okay, we'll go with that one.
Yep. Yep.
And the play is called.
The play is called This Time When You Get T-Mobile, ask Verizon to take you over to AT&T and get Sprint.
Big facts.
Wait, I thought I heard Sprint was actually getting bought out by T-Mobile. So how would that help you?
Well, actually, I think T-Mobile bought Sprint.
They did buy Sprint.
Yeah, T-Mobile bought Sprint. Yeah.
Who was in here today? T-Mobile?
I ain't talked to them people.
I thought they was the dudes. That go, hey, God, you know God is good. I thought they was them dudes.
I'd invite them on the show. I was like, yeah, why don't you have a seat?
Is that your witnesses?
No, the dudes on the bicycle with the white shirt and ties.
Yeah, that's the
Mormons?
Mormons. The Mormons.
Mormons.
Yeah.
I love when I run into them.
Them motherfuckers they troopers. They will go through Compton with that same gear on. I'm like, you motherfuckers finna lose your bike, your tie, everything. In the house we got.
Shelly Rio.
In the house we got.
Blue Mitchell, baby.
Behind the glass curtain, my one, my only, my second seed.
It's like you trying to trick snakes in the beginning.
He had a hawk that was a motherfucker right there.
Shalom to the people.
It is Talk to Me Tuesday. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog. Today is what? What's the name?
Tuesday?
Tuesday, 28th.
27th.
Shout out to all the Virgos. It's the Virgo month.
That's gay.
Man,
All the Virgos in
two
the building.
days I've been married 10 years.
Oh, that's dope. Bro.
I'm going to hit you with one. You probably ain't heard this one. So?
Hey, look, hey.
Throw that at you.
Sometimes when you're in war, it's only the heroes that can talk about it.
Are you guys going
big
away?
facts.
You doing something?
Look, I'm trying to figure out what you said.
In other words,
I ain't been there.
yeah.
Are you guys going to celebrate?
Yeah, we celebrate, but we normally take our trips in October. Cheaper. You know what I mean? It really is cheaper.
Motherfucker, you know, we splurge in October.
Well, it's 10 years, man. You know, hey, look, this shit went fast.
I know. Someone said the other day that the days are short, or days are long, but years are short.
Man.
Were they referring to marriage?
Your
Or just
kids.
life?
Your
Just
kids.
life. Life is
like the day is long,
the days are
but the
getting
next thing
shorter.
you know, the years go by so fast.
They
They stack
I
up.
don't think
This
that's true.
year,
It is.
It does.
but
Because
this
you're not married.
year, this year,
And you don't have kids.
like it's over. It's over. Like
Pretty much.
You really have to get into the mindset of planning the year before.
Because right now, you going
over.
into September, you're going, okay, what I'm gonna get for these kids for Christmas? Let me put that shit to the side now.
Forget that. You had Thanksgiving.
No, I don't have to put anything away.
Oh,
for
you don't cook?
Thanksgiving.
Okay, no, my bad.
Shut up, bitch.
Which I didn't get to bring no
Hey,
food.
Chef
I didn't get to bring
Fluffy
no food
E.
today because of the car and
Well, you
we
missed it.
starting at 11.
What we?
I said, oh,
Wow.
wait. And
All
I
my business
look.
out
I
there.
said, I drove by. I was like, I still got a little time because I'm on time. I'm gonna jump on the freeway. It was 20 cars at Popeyes. I was gonna bring.
Oh
the
yeah, we
sandwich.
could have told you that.
Yeah, we bought
20 cars.
Right.
But I figured, you know, it's a little early. And you're like,
Nope.
Nah,
it's
they
not
on, they
early.
on them chickens right now.
chicken
man,
on my
I'm
mind.
Seriously on the chicken.
Chicken, and Nick said is the best chicken he ever had.
That's not what I said.
It is what you said.
I said it was the best chicken
Okay, well,
sandwich.
Shabazz said it was the next best.
I
chicken
said it was
he
the
ever
best chicken sandwich from a fast food place
Ah.
that I've had.
But if you think about it, if you like Popeyes and they just pull that bone out of there,
You feel me?
had. No, she said.
And put it on a sweet bun.
man, I'm
It's
trying to
over.
tell you, on a nice little brioche,
You know what I'm saying?
it's popping.
I love.
I'm gonna tell you how you make the
I
ultimate
love
chicken
making
sandwich.
Shelly blush. It's fucking hilarious.
You're so stupid.
Nah,
Yeah,
so-
in 1981, I was in my mother took me on a flight, and I went home. Well, her home, and I went to New Orleans, and that was when that was the only Popeyes was there, and it was actually big Popeyes, big olive oil, like they was really using Popeyes.
Yeah.
But the chicken, I ate the whole time I was there. You could see the peppers in the chicken,
Seasoning.
the seasoning.
Oh,
you
your
could
voice
see
gets
it. It
so
was off
low.
the chain.
Yeah,
It
man.
was off the
This is
chain.
exciting.
like
I
you was
still
hitting
think about.
Sound like you hit the chicken.
That was the second.
And you take the
yeah, I
wings
did
and
it.
you spread it open.
This-
you get on it.
Ew.
It's funny. When I went to New Orleans, you know how you have gumbo all your life?
No, I've never
Never.
had gumbo.
You never had gumbo?
Never.
Okay. Well, gumbo,
Nice.
you've had gumbo all your life, and you think that's what gumbo is. When I got
Yeah,
to New
no,
Orleans,
nigga, no.
when I went to
You
New
have little
Orleans,
shoes and you tie them up. And you never tie
yeah.
'em.
No, nigga.
When I went to New Orleans, I realized I've been having soup all this whole time.
That's hilarious.
But Blue, so we Postmated Popeyes yesterday and ate the sandwich.
Well, they did.
Y'all did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful
But
thing.
all the way from Chicago.
How's that gonna help me
Look,
today?
All the way from Chicago, we Postmate that motherfucker. He got here yesterday.
It took that long.
He got here yesterday. Chicken here.
We're about to end the show because Popeye's here.
Chicken.
It's 4:00.
Chicken here, niggas. I'd assume it's niggas here. Chicken's here. We got watermelon on the side.
You know what's so funny?
If they had a watermelon slushy, nigga, it'd
Oh,
be
my God.
over at Popeyes. Get
Oh,
the
you
I
watermelon
think they
slushy.
have
Chicken's
that
here.
at Taco Bell, the watermelon slushy.
You know what's
They
so
do.
funny? He
They do.
probably lost a lot of hours waiting for that chicken for y'all.
Chicken's here. That's all I hear when they show up. Chicken's here. We got watermelon on the side. We took the bone out. Put it on.
They got salted watermelon.
This nigga. Oh wow, it's juicy and moist,
It was good.
I had to describe the food.
bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
You
To
have
the
never
people.
used the word moist in your life.
That's a good point, Pops. I can't even flex
At
on
what
that.
point do you? I've never used
Well,
the
maybe
word
he's
moist
never had anything moist.
Oh.
in his mouth. Okay, cool.
All right, well, I can bet on
I missed
that.
that part.
I can take that one too. Never had that voice in my mouth.
Hey, who you gonna say it to? You know, your titty is moist, bitch.
I don't know, that's a good thing. I'm a fun guy on there.
Put your little
Oh
hair.
my gosh.
Anyway,
You know when you was a kid and you used
your
to trace?
chicken is ready.
You know when you was a kid and you learned how to trace?
Uh-huh.
It looked
Where
like
you going
your
with this shit?
your
No.
beard and your mustache looked
Nigga,
like
that's
your
hilarious.
child.
What? Where did that come from?
It looked like it
That's
it was
hilarious.
traced. The white is just on the outside of the
Like
mustache.
outside the
And
lines.
it is it's just like
And the kid
I
can't.
looked and
You
was
know
like,
where the fuck you was going with that?
I was like, his hair is
That was
just
so random.
It's just on because I looked over there. It's just perfectly on the outside.
Like when a kid can't really color, but look, Dad. Oh, that's great.
All you hear is your chicken is ready.
All right, look, before we get off the food topic, Pops, I know you I was gonna say a virgin, but it's pretty close to vegan, same thing. You know what I'm saying? The best, I can't call it a chicken sandwich because it's not actually chicken. It was vegan food. But the best chicken version of a sandwich I had is the biscuit sandwich I had from a place called Lettuce Feast.
Biscuit sandwich.
Yeah, so if you guys are in the Valley, in the 818 area and NoHo area on Sundays, off of Lancashire,
Oh, the truck.
there's a whole set of trucks over there, vegan food.
Oh, right.
Go over there, go to Lettuce Feast. It's going to be the longest line over there, but the food is worth it.
That's a dope name, though.
Yeah.
What made you want to try it? Because you're not vegan.
Somebody told me about it.
Kind of like we doing today.
Because
No, somebody told me about it, and I know somebody who's part of the family, so I go over there. The line's around the corner. I don't like vegan food at all.
Right.
I tried the chicken strips, you know what I'm saying, with the, but they was bomb. Best vegan food I've ever had in my
Your
life.
chicken is ready.
And it ain't chicken, so if y'all don't want to eat the Popeye chicken biscuit, go down to Lettuce Feast.
And-
It's not even a biscuit.
there's
though.
a lot
It's
of pretty girls that are
bun.
vegan, so that's why.
You might as well say biscuit.
Chicken biscuit sounds more racist, so we're going to go with chicken biscuit.
Your
sandwich.
chicken is ready. That's all I hear every time I see people in line. Papa, your chicken is ready. Number
Love that
17.
sandwich from Popeye.
Your chicken is ready.
So, Blue, have you tried this sandwich?
I haven't tried the sandwich because remember I'm not doing meat. I'm a pescatarian.
Oh, okay.
That used to be a Baptist.
Oh.
You
So
bipped
then why were you going to Popeyes?
Because for y'all.
For y'all.
Oh.
First
That
you
was
was a
sweet.
Virgo,
Thank
now
you.
you a what?
She just met me.
She don't understand.
I didn't realize you
She's
didn't
so
eat meat, though.
naive.
I know you don't eat meat.
You know,
but
I-
I didn't realize
I
you
have
didn't
some
eat
No, I eat fish and
Shelly, I have some land I want to sell you.
meat. Land.
Yeah.
I don't want your land.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Your chicken is ready.
So, you guys hear about what's that? Jeanette Monet, is that her name?
Oh,
Yes.
Janelle Monáe.
Janelle Monet.
I like her.
I apologize. So, you heard that, I guess, I'm not on Twitter, so I don't know what Black Twitter is.
Okay.
I'm not really.
But apparently Black Twitter went after her for making comments about the Popeye chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
What was
We just
what
did.
is-
Come after us.
What
My
is she-
chicken
no,
is
but
ready.
what did she say?
Right.
I'm finna pull it up right now. So, apparently she hopped on Twitter and she blasted people for going to for lining up at the Popeye chicken line and said if they put a voting booth over there, maybe
Now
we
you
can
wanna
get-
vote.
Yeah, maybe we can get something done.
But I never heard her say that about Chick-fil-A.
But that's what
But-
that kid,
what's the
that
problem?
kid
But
did that.
the kid did that.
Right.
What kid did that?
Remember yesterday,
Yesterday.
we reported on the kid that it was a line at Popeyes.
And he was signing people up to vote.
and he was signing people. He signed up 16 people to vote.
He was 17 years old.
Okay, see,
So
see,
what
look,
is? So who's tripping now?
so they should see. I like that. They should have got on her for not doing that, for just making the tweet. You know.
So
'Cause I
she,
feel like
so
that's
she
kinda
said
lame.
what again?
She just basically blasted the people, black people, pretty much,
For standing
for
in
standing
line.
in line to get chicken sandwiches and not going.
But
stand
you
in line
won't
to
vote.
But she should have did what the young man did, and she should have sent some people down
Been
there.
active.
Contrary to popular
But-
belief,
Inactive
black
about it.
folks don't keep chicken in business. It's all of us.
But that's the same thing when people line up to get the new iPhone or
Exactly.
whatever's hot.
Yeah,
So-
but at the end of the day, you lined up for some chicken and you won't go vote. I'm down with it. I'm gonna fuck
no,
with
no,
this.
no. But this
No, I
fuck black,
agree.
fuck black Twitter and black whatever the fuck that is. Nigga, get your ass out of line and vote.
But this is the thing.
But here's the thing: don't we have to understand people's beliefs? A lot of people believe that voting does nothing, and you can't be mad at them if that's what they believe.
But if
and
they
chicken
believe
do.
that though, it can't hurt to vote.
Go ahead, Nick.
or like Shelly said earlier, be proactive about it. If you're that passionate to make a tweet to millions of people
Hello.
about your people,
You get in line.
you should
Right.
go get in line with your voting sheets
Yeah.
and pass them out,
Yeah.
and then you can go on Black Twitter and say, "Oh, these niggas are just buying chicken and they don't want to vote."
But why is Black Twitter all up in their panties just because she said if you're going to go stand in line for chicken, go stand in line to vote? What the fuck is wrong with that?
Because you never go against chicken.
Wait, I have a question. Is there literally a black Twitter?
I don't know. What
Or is
Black
it- or is
Twitter
it just
but that's
Twitter
what
and
they
it's
call
black
it.
We'll
people
find out
tweeting
today because I just
on
said fuck
Twitter.
them.
I don't know,
So
but
I
that's
guess
just
they'll
what they
find
do.
me. Speedy on everything, nigga.
Are you on Twitter?
Your chicken is ready.
That should be your chicken hand. That should be your chicken handle.
You know
That
what's so
should be your
funny? I
Twitter
realized
handle.
it's so many.
That
It's
chicken is ready.
it's black Twitter, but then it was black face, and I mean
Again.
so many.
How can a nigga bully you on something I can turn off, nigga?
But
I can actually turn you off,
I
and
think
you
that's
can't
what,
bully me.
That's what's wrong right now. It's just that people have access to say anything and not be proactive and not do anything about it. They could just, say something to millions of people. And,
We got a phone call.
Right.
hey, Pops, you gonna hit him with it?
Yeah, always.
Go.
Caller, what's your
Oh, you
name?
supposed to say your chicken. is
Hold
ready.
on, nigga. Your caller, what's your name? Your chicken is ready.
Thank you. I had a number 3 with strip.
No.
No.
Put some extra coleslaw and fries in there.
Don't you do that? No. What's got the best coleslaw?
Who?
Colonels.
Oh.
Because they use Miracle Whip.
I was gonna say
Yes.
What's Colonel's?
what's Auntie Remy?
Kentucky Fried.
Oh.
What's her
I don't
name?
need
Got the
that.
best coleslaw.
Yes.
I threw up eating KFC. No.
What the hell is
KFC.
grown men
Yo,
throw up
soft
eating
stomach
KFC?
built mother.
Yeah, you got a soft stomach.
What's wrong with you, boy?
I don't fuck with KFC, period.
You don't fuck
Yeah, I
with
feel
it.
you. I don't eat that either, Vernon. I feel you.
You don't fuck with a diet either.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
You remember when they were saying KFC chickens didn't have a head?
Yo, chicken is ready.
They had a video
No.
saying that the chickens were born without heads. I mean, they were doing this kind of scientific bullshit.
Because you don't really need the head.
You know?
They do shake their beaks off though.
I think most people, they just want to find some shit to complain about.
Yep.
So whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is you're doing. It could be positive or whatever. Somebody's going to try to find fault
Well,
with what you're doing. Then you got a bunch of jackasses who will run right behind it just to feel good and try to agree with some shit.
Well, here's the thing, Vern. Are you upset at Miss Monet for saying, niggas, if you're going to stand in line for chicken, stand in line to vote?
No, I'm
So-
not mad at that at all.
Yeah,
because
it's opinion. It's just an opinion.
Exactly. And what it gets black people the most is free shit.
Yeah. Free shit and, yo, chicken is ready.
Hell yeah. Because you know when they go, you in the supermarket and they sell it and they trying to, I don't take free samples of nothing.
Well,
Oh, so
don't,
wait,
don't
wait,
say
you-
you
so
don't
you-
take free samples of nothing, Vern.
Yeah. Where
Yeah,
you,
you're not gonna
where
do
you live?
that.
Do they have a Costco?
Right.
Yep.
Then you take
And you
free
don't.
samples.
Then you take free samples.
I don't take free samples of nothing.
You go to Costco to buy one thing just to get them free samples.
No, I don't do free samples.
Yeah.
Just like-
Coleslaw from KFC is the shit.
Even if you see them making it in front of you?
Like if
He
you
lying.
want-
Ain't no fat nigga turning down no free food. Nigga, stop it.
if you want
Vernon,
to
stop.
think about conspiracy,
You live with your
it's
uncle.
the
Stop.
easiest way
They're saying they
to
can't
get
hear Vernon.
people to poison people
He's just talking
is
low.
to give them shit.
You said the easiest way to poison people is to give them free stuff.
Exactly.
I agree.
Like, just think about it. You open a restaurant and you say, hey, everybody, we're giving out free samples a day. That line to be wrapped around the goddamn corner.
Vernon, you sound like you got a lock on your refrigerator.
But no, his uncle do.
Dude, they had a lock on our refrigerator at the group home.
That's not how that go at all.
But Vernon, you do have a point because my man, remember he came, he was giving out free training lessons, like to train people, and nobody showed up.
Yeah,
Right.
because people like shit that's bad for you, and they don't really want to do shit that's good for you because everybody feels like I do it when I feel like it.
Mhm.
Okay?
Don't try to make
Look,
me do it. Yeah.
let me tell you the coldest thing to do a club.
Thank you, Vernon.
To do a club and say free before 10, 11 o'clock, and still nobody show up.
Yeah.
That's the
He's
coldest
like,
thing.
nah, I ain't going when them free niggas is there.
Nah, this-
I'll wait till Vernon them show up.
I think that's just a natural human trait, though. I think some people like to be exclusive in some sense of the
Yeah.
word.
Oh,
you know?
feel like I ain't with them free niggas. I'll show up at 12.
I used to when I worked at this health club, I used to sell private lockers to certain members, and
Mm.
the lockers would be $500-$600. You know.
oh, yeah.
yeah,
Like to store your stuff?
yeah. Just to put
Just
your
put
stuff.
my
to
shit
have
in?
your,
Just to put your stuff over.
you have, but it's in a whole different room.
Yeah, it's
though.
in a different room.
It's a
Yeah,
whole
you gotta give
different
them a whole
room.
sales pitch. You got a
Yeah,
little code to the
yeah,
door.
You gotta
nigga,
have a
little
code
beep,
to the door.
beep,
You
beep.
gotta. It's a whole different
Yeah.
room. You're
And
not in there
and people will look at the nigga with the code and go, "Hey,
because what they found out later that a lot of homeless people were buying the memberships and then using that for them to take their showers,
Yeah.
to hang
That's
out,
smart. That's
blah,
smart.
blah, blah. But they be in there all day and you see a person like damn near, I mean, a lot of them be real dirty and he's like, what?
I think it's like when you go to the airport and they have that one room that's for the gold and platinum people and you can't
Yeah.
get in there. We got a phone call.
I've been there.
VIP.
Hilarious.
Caller, what's your name? You want your chicken?
It's just really
Your chicken is
it's really just
ready.
flicker flyers.
No thanks.
Okay. Who is
It's
it?
Dana from Pasadena.
Hey, Dana.
Dana.
Dang. What it do?
Hey guys, I just wanted to call in and chime in about Black Twitter. Black Twitter is like a group of people that kind of came together on Twitter. And what they do is it's full of just regular black people, conscious black people, feminist black people, and they just pick like not a topic but a cause to go after.
Yeah, but to go after her just because she said, if you're going to stand in line for chicken, why not stand in line to vote? There's nothing wrong with saying
the
that.
whole thing, it's probably full of mostly millennials that don't want to be told what to do. So we're going to come together to make sure we shut down your voice.
Maybe they should give out free chicken while they vote.
Which
That's
is
actually not a bad
but
idea.
that's influencing a vote, though.
No,
you
that's
do know
That's
that.
being proactive. if you
Being
ask me.
proactive.
But you're not saying who to vote for. You're just saying get out
No,
and
they
vote.
don't look at it like that. So, Dana, do you?
Nobody wants to do that. They, as a collective, Speedy,
Mhm.
and black people in this country, we will get behind a lot of foolishness, but when it really comes down to something that'll make a difference, we don't want to be a part of it, or we have indifference.
You're right.
of opinion.
Or it's how's it gonna help me?
Right.
Yeah,
What's my bottom line?
you're right. You're absolutely right.
So
Yep.
it's silly with the whole chicken thing and eat this one, eat that one. And then as soon as someone came up with something that they were doing that was proactive, then we're against that. But we're in line for like a sandwich and which one is the best. And we have no horse in the race.
Yeah, we ain't making a dime on that chicken.
So what's white Twitter? Just Twitter?
I know where's Asian Twitter.
Twitter's just some people that come together and they voice their opinion about whatever. And sometimes it's for something good and sometimes it's for something
Are you in
silly.
that? Are you in that group? Do you get
No,
those? Oh,
I
okay.
don't even do Twitter anymore. I did Twitter pre-2012, and when everybody was not talking about it and on Facebook, I was twittering or tweeting.
Mm-hmm.
And then when everybody hopped onto Twitter, I hopped off.
There
So
you
what
go.
are you on now? Instagram?
AOL. She on AOL.
AOL. I think a lot of the
Wait a
millennials
minute. You know
are
what
on
tripped me out?
Twitter.
This one of my clients sent me an email, and I was like, maybe this
Thank
is
you,
wrong.
baby girl.
Maybe this email's wrong. It said ymail.com.
Why, man?
What?
And I was like, he must have been a G. So I called him, he didn't answer. Then he finally called, and I was like, you meant a G, right? Not Y. He was like, no, the original Yahoo was Ymail. And then they switched
Wow.
it to, I was like, wow, I didn't even know that.
Right.
Is that a fact, Nick? You want
I
to
don't know.
dispute?
Verify it.
Thank you for the phone call.
But what I was gonna say was,
Because we just don't take everything Blue say.
we got kind of offended. I guess when we were making, I guess the chat room got a little offended. We making jokes about chicken. But if a candidate did partner with Popeyes and they chicken sandwich, they
That would
probably
be
would win.
dope.
And we can say, hold
but
on.
you can't do that because
I
that
knew you
means
gonna-
you're influencing
Right,
votes.
right.
I knew you were going to say that, so I'm going to give you two examples where they already did this. Okay. So was it Bill Clinton? Which one played the saxophone?
Bill did.
Bill. Okay. Everybody know why he did that
Because
because he wanted the black vote,
And he was on
Arsenio
Arsenio
Hall.
Hall's show.
and it worked.
He put the glasses on.
Right.
It looked like everybody went, he black.
And then what
I
did
don't know why.
what did his wife do? Pulled a bottle of hot sauce out of her purse.
She did. She did.
Then she
She
said she
did.
keep a
You
bottle of hot
remember
sauce
that?
in
She
her
says, I
purse.
keep hot sauce in my purse. That's a sister move.
So this
Well,
is
I'd have voted for if I'd have saw that.
that's what I'm saying. So listen, don't get mad if one of these niggas pop up by the Popeye chicken stand, nigga doing their thing.
She pulled out how she
Well,
says,
definitely
I
won't be
keep.
Trump,
And
so
they
that's
was
good.
like, oh, you trying to, she says, I keep hot sauce in my purse.
So listen,
Ain't mad.
if Trump partnered with Popeye's chicken,
It's a
He ain't.
wrap.
For
No,
the
'cause
chicken
he's already with
sandwiches.
Chick-fil-A. It's a wrap. He's not
they make
doing
the
that.
new golden chicken sandwich. Y'all,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, gonna win.
Watermelon chicken. And I did say Walla. Fuck y'all.
call.
We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? And your chicken is ready.
Trump chicken called plump.
Speedy, are you going to say that every phone call?
If you call every time, I will.
It's a little ear piercing, ain't it?
2.5. This is Dana again.
Oh,
I know
okay.
it's Dana.
We know that. We realized
We
you
hung
didn't-
up on you.
We
That's
realized
how we
you
know
didn't
it
hang
is.
up.
Oh, okay, no problem.
We just clicked over.
All right. Well, Nick was recently talking about selling private lockers to people exclusively. I have a question for Nick. My friend went to the LA Fitness, I think, in Woodland Hills, the one on Canoga, and her purse was stolen out of one of those lockers, and it was like a $2,500 purse. She had like probably $800 in it.
What the fuck? At the gym? That was
At
me.
the
I'm
gym.
sorry.
I wanted to ask Nick, what are the chances that was an inside job and done by one of the employees?
Did she leave it
and
overnight?
not some homeless person that just meandered in there?
Did she leave it overnight?
No, just for like maybe about an hour and a half.
Oh, then I was probably one of the members in there.
Okay.
Members or the
I was
people that
thinking it
work
was
there?
an inside job, but they tried to point her towards a homeless person. I said, look, it didn't happen that way. It was probably someone saw you sashaying in there with this expensive purse. You carry a lot of cash for, I don't know, whatever reason. And they just, kind of watched you and watched your habits.
Now, are they saying they're not responsible?
Yes.
Oh, it's a.
Wait, there's no cameras.
They're not
coming
responsible.
out, like,
It's a
not
big
in the-
old thing.
But
Saying
there's no cameras like on the outside of the gym.
Women's locker room.
No, it's not.
Well, not in the locker room, but if someone's walking out with a purse, you can't see
No,
it.
but they don't.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna come out like that. He got it in his bag. He put it in his backpack.
Got it, got it.
Yeah.
So-
there's so many ways. I just wanted to ask Nick that because I was trying to point her towards an employee, and she was like, "No, it was homeless people, and somebody tried to use my
Sounds
car
white.
in Sri Lanka." I'm like,
Yeah,
"Look,
just
it was
follow him
somebody
after
that
work.
worked there."
Okay, I can answer that for you. Well, when I used to work at one of the bigger chains, let's say 24 Phoenix, for example, for a month straight, we had a guy that was going to all the gyms on the West Coast. He was just going up and down all the 24 Fitness and breaking in lockers. So he had like two techniques to get in, either the combination locker or the key locker. He was getting in both of them easily. And I actually witnessed him break into a locker. That's how we caught the guy out here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so this is a normal thing in gyms, which is why I never put my stuff in gym
Me either.
lockers, because
Never.
there's people who just hang out in the locker room to see who puts stuff in gym lockers. And the gym's not going to take responsibility for it, nor should they, because you shouldn't be bringing a $2,500 bag into a gym.
Yeah, you should have left that in the car.
Or
You got a
if-
better chance. And then if you left it if you leave it in the car, your home insurance will cover that.
Yeah, or go to a more expensive gym. If you bring an $800 into a gym and you want a place that's more secure, pay for it. You can't pay for $25 a month, nigga, and expect security to be tight.
Yeah.
So just give you some advice on that too.
So country club prices is about $500.
Tell your friend her chicken is ready.
Yeah,
Is that better?
or shit, start your own gym. How about that, nigga?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't
And
bring
then you
anything
can
to
steal
gym,
a purse.
I'll confess. So when I was in high school,
Thief alert!
when I was in high school, so we had the locker for the visiting team. So baseball, varsity baseball. I was a freshman at the time, sophomore, so I was on varsity. So when the visiting team would come and put their shit in the locker, we go to, you get the number off the locker and you go back to the student store and go, hey, I forgot my combination. My locker number is dun, 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 and they'd give you the number to the combination.
That's horrible.
Bam. $200 out your pocket. Put your wallet back.
Breaker
Hit him
what
up.
9, he'll be leaving around 4 o'clock.
He's
I don't
hit
think
him
they
up.
do that anymore though, because when we go,
No, they still have those lockers now they have lockers where you put your own lock, but they still have
No, I
the
know, but
lockers that have
when
the
we go to an
combination.
away game, they have all the football players have their stuff on the
Now
field.
they do.
Yeah,
I'm saying
yeah,
back
okay,
in the
yeah,
day.
yeah.
They
you know.
always had where you could put your own lock. The lock was in the handle part, so
Yeah.
you couldn't flip
Or
that
you had
up.
the combination
But
one.
well, no, the combination was there, but the lock part
Yeah.
was so you couldn't pull that up.
And at the gym, I never, nah.
But if you leave your stuff overnight, you best believe one of the employees gone. Or if you
Because you guys have a master way of getting in. I thought when the guy takes the key,
right, because you can't leave it. That's what you can't leave your stuff overnight. So they empty the lockers out in general. So they already emptying them.
so they do have a master key.
Yeah, now your stuff ain't lost and found, and it ain't gonna be found. You feel me? You know what I mean? When the iPods first came out, nigga, I had so many iPods, I was slanging
What?
them things. What? Cause
iPods. You
Yeah.
think you would be using them at the
Thief
gym?
alert!
yeah, but all you need is one iPod. After you get one, the rest is up for sale. I was in there slanging them things.
Dude,
boy.
someone said they got their clothes stolen out of their gym locker
Yeah.
Them raggedy motherfuckers stole that.
Yeah, I never
So
put
you had to
anything
wear
like-
your sweaty
Well,
clothes back
right.
home.
Here's the reason I don't, because I might forget the combination. Yeah, I'm sitting there, fuck, two left, fuck. Now I'm
Straight
stuck.
up.
Now you got my shit.
I bring them real thick locks. I mean,
I put
Well,
my
I
shit.
don't understand why you
'Cause-
guys are bringing all this crap with you. Like, I just go to the gym and go home and shower. Like,
No,
why are you?
no, I don't shower there. Ooh, no.
But then
Well,
why
see,
are you?
No,
what
bringing-
happens
so what
is
are
I
you
have a
bringing?
bag
No,
because I
major-
have my bag with my stuff in it, like
But what's in it?
chain shoes. My,
But why not just go there dressed in?
But
like,
y'all
No.
do understand that most people go either before work or after work,
Or
so
when they have
have
time.
not been any.
yeah, or when they have
They
time.
have not been home yet.
Yeah.
So they got their watch on, they got their glasses,
I
they
would
got
do that
their
in the car.
wallet, they got all that.
Yeah, I'm not coming to the gym looking like the gym. I come and my stuff is in the
No,
car.
I come
in
ready
my
for the
bag.
gym.
We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? And your chicken is ready.
Yeah, let me get two.
There you go.
Spicy.
See, Dana,
Vegas,
that's how you do the shit. You roll with it. You roll with the joke, Dana. Don't
Yeah.
complain on the joke.
I thought this was Vegas.
This is what I don't
It is.
understand.
DJ out there, Vegas.
Okay.
Why are you niggas so mad at the chicken? It's fucking chicken. It's a chicken sandwich. Why does it get you niggas and you emotions so much?
I
Just
can't- I
because
don't
the fucking
understand.
chicken went viral and niggas is buying the fucking chicken.
Yeah,
I'm a
they was
big
buying
black
chicken before
man,
this
right?
this sandwich.
Exactly. So why are you mad that they're buying chicken now? It just went viral. Everybody want to try this shit. It's not gonna set black people back a million fucking years. Oh, we're not getting nothing out of all this. Nigga, do you own a Popeyes? No, then go buy a fucking Popeyes then, so you can get rich. There's a lot of black people in Atlanta that
Yeah.
own Popeyes.
Yeah.
The face of the franchise is a black woman.
Who hates
So black
who hates
women.
the fact that she's connected to him, but she ain't stopped doing the
Yeah.
commercials.
But it's black
Allegedly.
people mad that niggas is buying chicken. If you can stand in line for chicken, you can go vote. Motherfucker, what if I don't want to vote? Why are you mad that I'm buying chicken? I want chicken, but I don't want to vote. That's my right. That's my decision.
I mean, it is.
Why
but
your
then-
voice so high?
Mother the fucker.
No, it is your right,
I
but
can't
those
stand
same
these
people
niggas.
complain about what's going on in the world. So I'm like, then don't
Okay,
complain about it.
Shelly, That makes no sense. I can complain about whatever I want to
No, you
complain
can't.
about.
No, you can't.
I
Not if
wanna
you didn't
hold-
go vote.
yes,
You
I
cannot
can.
complain.
If I
Nope.
want to hold, if I want to hold my vote because none of these candidates I feel like deserve my vote, then that's fine. Now, if you want to go down there and vote for just whoever, what if you go vote for whoever and they do some dumb shit? Now, you accountable for that because you pressed the vote and you voted for that person. But if I feel like none of these people deserve my vote, I can hold my vote. I
And
reserve the right
DJ
to
out there,
hold my
Vegas,
vote.
white people are very upset if you go, why do you vote for Trump? They don't want to talk about it like that because they're like, well, I don't want to talk about it. I'm like, oh, you don't want to talk about that. You voted for a fucked up motherfucker, and now you got to deal with it for 4 years.
Yeah, but DJ,
Because they
if you
hide
don't,
their racism.
but DJ, if you don't agree with any of the candidates, clearly one of them have to win. So why not just pick out the best candidate that you feel is the best person?
He doesn't like because you
Because at the end of
don't.
the day,
Shelly,
somebody's
I'm a-
gonna win.
You know, do
Shelly,
y'all?
I'm a logical person. That's not logical. That makes
It
no
is
sense.
logical.
Just vote for anybody.
I'm not saying just
whatever,
vote for
because
anybody, but
whatever
obviously you have to go through.
No,
Okay,
voting for the black man.
Do you remember? Do you remember when Puffy was doing vote or die T-shirts?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
everybody was wearing them, and then they
Yes.
busted out all those artists that was wearing and promoting, and don't even vote.
Yeah.
Wasn't even registered.
he would.
No, not them.
No,
but like
it was
Paris
people that-
Hilton
yeah.
wasn't registered. Like it was. I mean,
Yeah.
they were pumping it, but they wasn't even registered.
And, they don't and here's the part. Here's the part about registering. The dudes is outside the supermarket all the time. As soon as you see him, what do? This motherfucker. No,
Well,
I'm good.
I mean
I'm
that's
good.
different though because I'm like you don't know who those people are. They could
They're
be
there to
trying
register you to vote.
But that's
no,
the way
but I
they
heard that
register
that's
to
how
vote.
they scam you too.
No,
Like they find out all your
Shelly, that-
information.
no, Shelly,
like
that's-
you could do it through the
that's not
DMV.
true.
Do it through the DMV.
I
That's
got
what I
one more
did.
thing. I got one more thing to say.
No, you don't. We're gonna hang up.
Listen, Trump did not win the popular vote. Hillary won my state.
We know that. We all know
If
this.
I had voted, what would it have done?
Well, if you would have
Absolutely
voted
nothing.
at your smaller election in your city, it would have done a lot.
Okay, but my
Bitch.
city.
If
is
you would have
fine.
voted,
The
you
way
would have been
my
a part
city
of
is-
it.
Yeah.
Yes, the way my city is going, I'm fine with the way. I'm happy with the mayor. I'm happy with the governor. I'm happy with the elected officials. So why do I need a
But
vote?
you're not happy with your life.
Because that's how they.
I'm
But that's
very
how
happy
they.
with my life.
That's how they
Shelly
cast
is
the.
not
That's how
happy
they
with
count the
my
votes
life.
up.
No, shit. Well, he said you ain't happy with his life.
Look, voting is just like gambling. You got to play to win. You got to play to lose.
Thank you for phone call, DJ.
You don't have to, no matter.
I
who's
said
in
thank
office,
you,
I'ma get
nigga.
mine. Nigga, I'm gonna call back.
There you go, DJ.
There you go. Use our CB line.
Love that chicken from Popeye.
Breaker 19.
Oh my god.
Yeah, my thing is, especially on the vote shit, I love when we get there. Us Talk to Me Tuesday. So you can call in, talk about whatever fuck you want. The number to call into is 747-888-3082 for all you new callers, new booties. Call in 747-888-3082.
And hit that like button, sucker.
Hit the like button, bitch.
Or you could dislike it. Just hit a button.
Vote.
Yeah.
Vote on our like.
Yeah, it's 160.
That's
90
voting right
motherfuckers
there.
in there. Hit the vote
DJ
now,
out
nigga.
Vegas. That's voting right there. Hit like.
Yeah, make a vote that really counts, nigga.
Yeah, vote.
Just okay. So look, I agree with DJ out there Vegas. I don't believe that you should vote for the sake of voting. But with saying that though, I don't vote for. I don't believe in this system. So I
You don't?
Hell no.
I don't vote, but I do vote.
So I refuse to put my vote in there.
I vote.
You know, my vote
That doesn't
goes.
make any sense though.
Let me
Like
finish
we
real quick.
literally like fought to vote, like for black people to vote, and then nobody wants to vote. That
But
makes no sense.
they fought for the right to vote, not to.
We have the right to vote, so we have the right now, but we're not gonna vote.
We're not gonna vote.
But
See,
we-
That makes
I don't
no
get that
sense.
either.
That's
If you're gonna
the
mark,
dumbest thing I ever heard.
Y'all just cut me off. So
I'm gonna keep cutting you off because I don't want you to get that point out.
Obviously, that's what most people do when they don't like knowledge. But what I was saying was,
I'm sorry, go on.
what I was saying was that we have
not
the
apologizing.
right to vote, which means if you want to vote, if you believe in one of the candidates, you should vote for them. If you don't, then you shouldn't. That's what that.
Then what
Hold on. That's what that means. Me personally, I vote for the Most High. You understand? So I'm not voting for anybody I don't believe in. That I don't believe is about my people.
Then what about the people?
So he
who
said he's
marched,
leaving his
who
thing in
marched
God's hands.
so that you can have this right.
But
Oh,
God
hold on.
says you gotta
Again,
listen to
these people marched, got hit upside the
didn't say
head,
exactly.
chased by dogs,
You know what I
hung
I know
from
what
all
you're
kind of places. And some stories we don't even know about, just so you can have the right, you, me, and the people in this room, to vote, and then you don't go vote.
Once
Honor the
again,
rules of the Lord
what you're
as well as
skipping
the
over
land.
is the right to do it, not the obligation to do it.
Yeah.
So, which means if we have a candidate that you believe in, you should vote for that person. Not that you should just vote for whoever they give you. That's not an actual vote. You're not making a choice. If I give you two options and you have to pick, you're not making a choice. That's a delusion that you're making a choice.
You know what
You
I
are
believe?
making a
I'm gonna tell you
choice.
what I believe.
That's
I
not a-
believe when you don't vote, I think they vote for you.
Right? I mean, I
So
shoot. That
all I'm
could
asking
happen.
for anybody out there who believe in the voting
No, the reason
system,
why I say that is because they will vote for people who are dead.
No, that's not
for
true.
anybody out there
What's
who
not true?
believes in the system, just give me one example.
My mother's been
But
gone.
two-
How it
my
works.
mother
two
will be
options is a
gone.
vote,
Oh,
Nick.
wow.
No,
Yeah,
no.
my mother will be gone in
Two
about
ch-
a couple of
I mean,
weeks.
two choices is
for
a
2 years,
option.
and she's still getting voting.
Okay, if you telling me I can vote for whoever I like, right? That means I can vote for whoever I like. If you're giving me two candidates, then that no longer applies. I can only vote for those two people.
Because they
That's-
narrowed it down.
Well, yeah,
Okay, so
exactly.
Only two people
So
can
if I-
run for the
So
president.
if I don't agree with the two people that are running,
Yes.
I don't have to give them my vote.
But
That's
did,
how the
did
system
you vote
works.
for the 10 people that wanted to
That's
run?
what I'm saying. So if I find a candidate that I believe is about helping my people, because that's what I'm about, then I would vote for that person. I've
But
never
only the-
seen a
oh,
person run for office.
Okay, I'm not talking about
that's
that part
to help
of it.
black
Nick,
people.
I'm not talking about the part. I'm talking about the part of there's some people who gave their lives. They went out there. They did this hard stuff that we didn't want to. A lot of people didn't want to do, and they gave their life so that you
Some people.
can have an option on which of these people to vote for or not vote for.
So-
and then the question would be, young man, did you go vote?
And I would say my people died for the option of me to either vote or not vote. So when I find a candidate that's about my people, that's about black problems, that's the person I'm voting for. Period. I don't want so hard to understand about that.
I don't like your tone.
You know,
I
the other-
just don't think it makes any sense.
last week
Yeah,
I was
we feel the
thinking,
same way.
Thank you.
if
Well-
Trump won again,
It's a
he
wrap.
would be bold enough to put in the next voting sector.
Oh yeah,
That a president can run more than
yeah.
twice.
I believe you will.
He would be bold enough to do it.
and probably get away with it. We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And your chicken is ready.
Hope it's spicy and mild, baby. What's up, y'all?
Ooh, Lord have mercy. I hope it
That
ain't.
sounds soft, but go ahead.
What's up, y'all? It's Ron Harvey.
This ain't
What
no
do,
donut.
Ron?
Hey.
This ain't no donut truck.
Nah, I heard y'all talk about the voting thing, and it's one thing about the whole voting thing that got me, because I'm originally from D.C., and in D.C. our votes really don't count as much. But when I moved to Iowa, we in
Sorry
like
to hear that.
we're in the swing state, so it's pretty much like we got a whole lot of politicians that come through here and be be campaigning out here all the time. I mean, it's so deep out here about where the presidential race and all come through here, and I didn't know how much my vote does count in this part, here in Iowa, where in D.C. I really didn't care because it was mostly Democrat, but here in Iowa, it could go either way.
That's a big state.
Now let me ask you
That's a
this:
big
is
state
there a
to
lot
win.
of black people in Iowa?
There's
Are you
some
on the
black
white
people-
side or the check side?
I'm on the white side.
Okay.
So we cool. It's quiet over here.
Is there
But-
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's cool. It's quiet over my side, but we got white people here, and we see black people here too. So it just goes either way. And some people, if they sound good to a person, then it goes that way. And then we're not too far from Nebraska, which is right over the bridge from me, and that's a red state itself. So
Yeah,
that's
it's
a red
redneck state. So what about Latinos? Do you have a lot of Latinos there?
We got some Latinos here too. We got Latinos. We got different cultures within this area as well. So
Yeah, I've never
that's
been to
why-
Iowa. There's a few states, maybe out of the 50 states, whatever it is. I've probably like Iowa, no. Nebraska, no. Shit. The really like the South Dakota, North Dakota, no. Never been there.
So you're near where the deers and antelope play?
The animal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where seldom is heard, not a scourging word,
Yeah.
and the clouds.
Shelly don't know what the
Cloudy all
fuck
day.
going on. That's a song.
No, I do. Well, this is literally what I'm thinking because I'm like,
Trying to stay cloudy all day.
Yes.
because back to Nick's point, he's like, if I don't like any of them, what's the point of voting? Like, I know this is gonna be a weird analogy, but so I found out I'm allergic to milk. There's literally only 3 milks that I could drink. It's either coconut milk, rice milk, or oat milk. I freaking hate coconut milk, so there's definitely not. I'm not drinking it. So my only options is rice milk or oat milk. I don't like either one of them, but I'm like, I have to choose one of those.
Are you
milks.
allergic to chocolate milk?
Yes.
So why?
Hold on,
hold on. Let her finish. I want to hear.
So my
Why
point is
why
that
just give up milk? Just give it up.
I can give it up, but why would I
About
want to
goat
give it
milk?
up? I'm
Goat
like,
milk.
I don't know actually about that one, but my point is that I like to eat cereal. I want to eat the cereal, so I need milk for it.
You
And
don't
so
eat
I'm
cereal
like,
with water?
I can no, but I can only have one of these 2 milks. I'm like, I don't like either of them, so I have to go for the best one for my palate.
You still get the flavor.
Right, but okay, for that same example, my body has an issue with milk. So when I found that out,
What the fuck?
can you let me finish one time and stop being a hater? So when I found out, when
That's
I did
because
some,
Speedy tried to breastfeed you.
when I
Go
did
ahead.
research on milk and what it does to the human body, I found out that as human beings, we're not supposed to be drinking cow milk. So once I discovered that, I let the whole milk thing go. I'm not going to decide. I'm not going to pick the worst out of the 2 or the better out of the 2. When
Okay,
they
but
both,
oat milk and rice milk aren't from animals.
so, but once again, so my decision was I wasn't going to pick the better out of the 2 ones that my body doesn't even supposed to be digesting. Like, we're the only species on this planet that after a certain age, we continue to drink milk in any form.
What's the age you're
That's-
supposed to stop?
When you're a baby.
What?
Whenever you start eating solid foods as a child, that's when the milk is up like every other animal on the planet.
Supposedly you're not supposed to be eating it
It's not-
after your mother
We can look at
gives it to you.
we can look at nature. There's no animal on the planet that continues to drink milk after they're infant.
There's
That-
also too, no, their animals don't drink water until they're finished eating their food. For some dumbass reason, we drink water
That's not
as you
true.
eat. Yes, it is.
Animals go to the watering hole all the time.
After
No, what
they're
he's-
finished.
What he's saying
That's
is they
not
don't
true.
eat and drink at the same time. Well,
don't-
they can't. They got one mouth.
Yeah, so they'll eat.
They got
They'll
no
eat
hands
their
to hold
food.
the cup.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
That's
we
the
got
difference.
We got a
the
phone
cup
call.
Trying
Call-
to make a Snapple fact. That was horrible.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Hey, yo, chicken is ready.
I'll have a 2-piece with a biscuit.
There you go.
Okay, I wanted to say to Shelly that's not really a viable option, a viable analogy with the milk.
You know me,
Nick
I'm a
is
little
right
quirky.
about
Shout
the
out to
milk.
Black Twitter. I love Black Twitter.
Nick is right about the milk, how we should not be consuming milk after a certain age.
So
And
sorry.
what I wanted to say about the voting, I also agree with Nick. If
What?
we're not voting for agenda or policy, why are we voting? I don't believe our ancestors or the people that came before us wanted us to vote for the silliness that's an option right now.
I guess to me, it sounds messed up. If you know what people went through to have for black people and people of color to have the chance
But the
to
same
vote.
thing could happens
But
to us now, Speedy.
yeah, no, I'm saying,
Well,
I'm saying,
if
I
you don't
get
stop
that
the
part.
little, you can't control the big.
Yeah, but I understand that. It just seems just fucked up. If I ask someone, did you vote, and they go, I don't vote, that shit don't work.
Why?
And
Why is it messed up? Why?
because I think of the people who died for you to have the right to vote.
But you're
But you have the
saying
right.
and they're already in the ground, Speedy. They didn't
She-
suffer and
Oh my
sacrifice
God.
for
She
us
like,
to be
just
under
pour
the
out a
same
fit,
consumption right now.
Just pour out a
Dana, you're so
I know,
beer.
but at the end of the
Dana's
day,
like,
somebody
just-
has to be
just
the
pour out
president.
one
So
for my
why
homies.
not vote for the better candidate?
Because you don't.
No, we don't vote for the
Thank you, Dana.
choice between two evils because it is still evil.
Thank you, Dana.
Okay, I ain't mad at that.
Well, think about
Well,
this.
let
So-
me ask you this. So, what was wrong with Hillary? I got the part about she did
called
this,
you
she
She
said
was a
that.
woman.
But
You said what?
She was a woman, and women wasn't ready for women.
and what I'm saying is this. What was wrong with Hillary that you can go, well, I don't want her, I'll just not vote, and then he'll win?
She was a woman.
I wasn't under that auspice, Speedy. What I was really saying, and I'll put it in dick pussy politics, is that with Trump, you're going to take this dick. With Hillary, you're going to take it. You just don't know how it's coming. It could come from the front or the back.
So with
that's
Trump,
how I
it's coming
feel.
right in the front.
It's coming. You're
Yeah.
going to get it. You're going to take this dick. You don't have a choice. There is
Damn.
no choice. With
Your voice
Hillary, it's just like,
Especially when you
we're
say
going to
dick.
come in. It's kind of like subverting racism with Hillary. The racism is there. You just don't know how you're going to get it. But
Oh.
it is there. And with Trump, it's just up front. It's like, yes, I'm a white nationalist. Yes,
And
I'm a nationalist.
and what you
Yes,
gonna do
the
about it?
people
You
on
ain't gonna
both
do
sides.
shit. Yeah, you're right.
Right.
You're right.
With Hillary, it's going to come. Liberals are the worst at their racism because it's a little like California where it's subverted,
Watch your
but
tone.
it's still
Watch your tone.
racist.
Yeah, people are more mad at you when you try to hide your racism, but when you come straight up, hey, I don't like you niggas. Oh, he don't like us. Don't get on his
I
grass.
feel like everybody's racist. Like literally, everybody's
Well,
racist.
On some level, people, but racism is affecting policies.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hate you niggers is bigoted, but it's still there.
Yeah.
I mean, voting locally is fine. That may make a difference, but nationally, it's nothing. It's just there. We know how the electoral college works.
Yeah. So
And
Dana, I do.
you choose to vote or not choose to vote. It's up to you. But if you're not voting for agenda and policy driven, then I do believe it's a waste of time.
Okay, thank you for the phone call. I do believe in voting locally because one thing Republicans found out is that if we control the state, we control it all.
Right.
We don't. The president don't give a fuck about him because before they didn't have presidents like this dude. But the Republicans found out, hey, you get the governor spot, you get the mayor spot, and we get all that. We run this whole motherfucking town. I don't give a
The
fuck
only
what
thing
the
the
president
president
does.
could do is say, okay, we're going to stop federal funding.
Yeah.
That's it.
But most of the time, state funding is going to come anyway. So I can take your state funding and really flip the script.
Especially if
Bam.
you have a city like Los Angeles, which brings in so much money anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question then. My question is, if you do vote for a president, right? So you vote for Obama or Hillary Clinton, whoever it is. As a voter, are you responsible for the decision that person makes, being that you help put them in office?
Yes.
Okay. So just so you guys know,
I don't think you're. I don't think you're responsible.
You don't want to let him finish?
No,
So-
he
so
asked,
what's
and
the-
you
so-
said yes. I said no.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so Blue, I want you to explain that, Blue, because I think I thought the whole purpose of voting was to cast your vote, saying that you agree with that person, you're in line with,
And you're responsible for everything they do because you stood behind them and pushed them along. Right.
So, just so we know, put this in perspective. For all you people who voted for Obama, you should look at the stats under Obama of what happened. You should look at how many people he killed in drone strikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was television.
So you're a part of that. If you voted for Obama, you're a part of all those people dying, men, women, and children. You're a part of him approving gay marriages. You're a part of all of these things. So that's what I'm saying. You have to be accountable for those things as well. We
So
can't
can
sit
you-
back and say, I voted for Obama because he's black and it was the cool thing to do. We have to look at their politics. When you look at the police violence that happened to all those black men who died by the hands of cops, that happened under Obama's watch.
All right, but let me ask you a question. Can you actually be responsible for a person and everything they do?
No.
Well, people don't even.
It's like gambling. Like
Well, people don't want to be responsible for their kids.
So, Speedy, are you completely responsible for everything Nick does in his life?
Well, he's not voting
because
for
I put him in this.
No.
No,
Because you brought him in.
Yeah, I am responsible for it.
You're responsible
And
for it,
wh-
but are you responsible for everything that he does
For
in
his
his life?
actions.
No, I'm
for his
not.
actions.
And even by court, you're not. We got a phone call. I'll get to that in a second. Because even in court, they separated that to go, well, my son broke in your house. I didn't. They go, well, under 18, you're responsible for him, so I can sue you. But once you get 18, I'm not responsible for him no more.
So shouldn't that
For the
apply
things
if
that he
if
do.
you vote for somebody? Shouldn't
But
the same
no,
thing
but
apply?
that's
I mean,
not the-
but
no,
I
don't
I
agree
like
with
your
that.
views. I like it. But once you get into that position, those decisions you make, unless you
Call me.
yeah. And we talk about this, how am I responsible for everything you do?
Then what are you voting
You're not
for?
responsible because you're voting for your rights. Because I'm like, so for instance, Obama approved gay marriage. A lot of people that voted for Obama probably don't even believe in gay marriage, but the Bible says only God can judge you. So
It doesn't say
you
that.
can make. Yes, it does. It says only God can judge you,
It doesn't say
and
that.
He's the person that you have to deal with. He
that's
said
what I
you have
believe.
free
No,
will.
Tupac said that.
Doesn't say you have free will.
You do have free will.
Tupac doesn't
He
say that.
wants you to make your own decisions.
He
so
did give us free will.
He did not give us
So
free will.
Obama is giving that decision. If you want to get married and you're gay, hey, great, do it. I'm not saying go run out and get married. That's your decision. He's not taking
But if
those
you want
rights
to be
away.
with a
The
dude,
Bible says to be gay is an abomination. That's what it says.
It does
not
say-
say you have the right to get married.
It doesn't say, but it says you have free will, make your own decisions.
We
free
got a phone
choice.
call. Caller, what's your name?
Did not
And
say-
your
does say that.
chicken is ready. I'm getting tired.
Do y'all have bait right now?
Is it bait or bacon?
I think he said baked.
Bait,
That's
thank
funny.
you.
That's
Hey,
funny.
real quick, McVeigh from Houston, if
Hey,
I can.
King, how you
Blessings to you, King and Queen. Shout out to Honorable Nick Shabazz.
Shalom.
If I can, I just want to not correct, but, speak upon the narrative of people dying for us to vote.
Please
I
talk.
think what people are convoluting is that our ancestors did not die for our right to vote. Our ancestors died for equality. When you start out as non-human and then go to 3/4, 3/5 of a person, then to chattel, you're fighting for the right to be seen as human. When you got the right to vote, they still instituted poll tax, soap tests, and things of that nature, which they still do today with gerrymandering and things of that nature, redistricting and all this type of stuff. I just don't think you can change a system that's always been against you, but that's just me. Hillary Clinton did win the election. She won the popular vote. She lost due to the Electoral College, which is a system that, again, puts in place for people to
That's
cheat the
rigged.
system in the same way that Al Gore beat George Bush, but his brother overturned the vote in Florida, who was the governor. The system is all kind of bad. And to Shelley's point, the system was never meant to have a two-party system. I mean, if you go back and read the writings in the Constitution of that nature, they said that they were fearful that we would go to a two-party system because it limits decisions. Now, the problem that most people have with voting, and speaking of, what Shelley just said, most people don't go look at a person's voting record when they were in Senate or Congress, don't go look at court cases for the judges that they're voting for, none of that. They're going to the person who's speaking the best based on information that was given to them to read to you. So if you're not going to do the actual work and find out who the candidate is, not what they say, but what their actual record is, then you're just voting for someone that, tickled your fancy.
Love it.
As African Americans, as black people, as whatever name that we go by that white folks gave us, which I don't adhere to any of them, the thing that we have to do is educate ourselves, not with white Jesus, no disrespect, Shelley, and not with anything that these white folks gave us to live and go by. We have to do our own research, find out who we are, because I can guarantee you, there was no Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John in Jerusalem. Like, those are European names. So we have to remember that the Bible was a translation from something else, and somehow we adapted to a version, which is King James version of something original, and no one goes back and look at the original text. They just believe what someone put before them.
Hot.
I'll hang up and listen.
Okay.
Check this out, Shelley. If you really believe that he gave us choice,
Well,
freedom
first,
of
but before
choice.
you get to that, James 4:12 says there's only one lawgiver and judge, which is God.
Okay.
That's not, so there is no other judge. So I,
I got
don't know
you. But
what
if
he's
you
talking about.
believe he gave us choice, then why be upset if a person chooses not to vote?
I mean, he does give his choice. I mean, I can be upset.
That was a good one. You
That's
write
my
that down?
personal. That's my
You wrote that down?
personal.
That was pretty good.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted, before we take a little quick break, I'm gonna leave y'all with another scripture. This is not to combat anybody, just for edification.
I feel like it is.
Okay. Well, Proverbs 7:2
That's where we at.
states, "Keep my commandments and live." So that clearly states you do not have a choice. Meaning, if you don't keep the commandments, you're going to die. So that's not a choice. That's not free will.
You're going to die regardless. 'Cause your body don't
So
live
once
that long.
again, the Bible says, keep the commandments and live. So meaning, if you choose not to keep the commandments because you think you have free will, you're going to die, which means there's a price to pay, meaning it's not free. So on
Meaning
that note,
you have your own choice to make. So either you choose life to go to heaven or die to go to hell. You make your own decisions. It's freedom of choice.
It didn't say heaven or hell, so just for
But
edification.
that's what it's interpreting.
That's not what it's talking about. So just for edification purposes.
But that's what dying
Talk to me
is.
Tuesday. That's what this Tuesday do, man.
So for edification
That's what it
purposes,
do.
you do not have a choice.
Yes, you
Can I
do.
Keep the
this song?
commandments and
You
live.
do.
Can I put
Period.
You do.
Can I Trace to play with any song I want?
There you go, there you go, go, there you go, there you go. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. There you go. I see you in my dream every night when I go to bed. And every day I wonder if I'm gonna run into you. I just wanna see my dreams come true with the person I want in my life. It was early one morning, 8 o'clock. I was on my way to some coffee. This car pulled up beside me, and I saw it might be. As I looked around, I could hear your voice just like I was sleeping, baby. Then I realized, there you go, there you go, there you go. There goes my dreams coming true in front of me. The person I've been dreaming all of my life, my life, my life, my life. There goes my dream coming in front of me. I wonder if your name is the same. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there goes my dream. Right in front of me, oh, I see her walking. Oh, I see her talking. She's so real. I don't have to wait till I go back to bed tonight, 'cause I see you, see you, see you, see you. Oh, right over there. I see you, see you, see you, see you. Right over there. And you look just like I always thought you would look like. So sexy to me. Let me get myself together so I can say hello. My name is Byron Mitchell, and my friends call me Blue. Blue music. Let me apologize for all the things I did and in my head too. So, are you busy tonight? Or maybe this weekend? 'Cause I wanna be the last thing you ever did in your life. I wanna take you out to dinner and treat you just like my wife. Oh, I've been dreaming of you every day from the day I was born. Your name is my heart, my heart, my heart is yours. There you go, there you go, there you go, there goes my dream. I'm dreaming. Walking in front of me. I'm dreaming. Yeah. There goes my dream. Oh, walking in front of me. Once again, my name is Byron Mitchell. My friends call me Blue, and I'm a Leo.
Blue music. Song number 19 on the album. Y'all ready to go get that album? Well, you can get it now, right, Nick?
Hey, man, I'm pretty impressed, Blue. That's crazy, man. Nigga making hit songs off the top, bro. Come on.
Speedy always wanted to be.
Hey, chat room, man. If y'all got any talent out there, send me some beats, man. What's up?
See, you want to get your shit on? Also, too, if you want to do your own radio show, if you don't appreciate the shit we do and you think you can do it better,
impossible.
Here's your platform to do it on. You can come here, right here at Rollout Studios and do your show. Pick a time, a day, and it's yours. Make it happen, make it happen. Right, Captain? What do you think?
What do I think about what?
Anyway.
Let me finish, Pops. And you can even, if you guys even want to shoot your, I know a lot of you guys are cross country. So if you want to shoot your show where you at and you want us to broadcast it on our platform, we can do that for you as well.
We got a price for that, too.
Yeah. And there's 172 people watching right now. Shelly, how many likes do we have?
46 and one dislike.
Damn shit.
Hey, man. Vote, motherfucker. Vote.
It is the Rollout Show. It is your boy, Speed Doggy Dog. In the building we got.
Shelly Rio.
In the building we got.
Blue Mitchell, baby.
Behind the glass curtain, the one, the only second seed we got.
Shalom to the people. Kwam Yashala.
I don't know what that
Bang, bang.
Nick,
Right on cue.
What comes on? The TV's on. Speaking of the TV.
Yeah, y'all have to.
Sorry, brother, or close the door, either one. Like I'm saying.
Or just press mute.
Yeah, you might as well hit the button if you're going to press mute. So I watched my show Power last night. Very disappointed. I felt like
Smorgasbord?
Yeah. It's like they tried to get out every
My
scenario,
God.
every point, so that when we get to it, we can slow down. Again, I always said when you get to the 5th season of any show, most of the writers who were there for the first, second season, and third season that made it that fire have moved on and got their own shows. And so the writing goes down around the 5th season because those people, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get your own shit so you can do your own shit. So they bring in new writers, and the shit is the bullshit. First of all, I love, I think, what's old boy's wife? Or maybe it's an ex, I don't know.
Lala?
Lala. I like Lala. She was here. She used to do radio here in L.A., and I met her. We met cool. I just never thought nobody could be that bad of an actress in my life.
I don't have HBO, so I missed it.
I've never seen.
I ain't got a TV.
That's like first day acting school. The eyes big. What do you want me to do? What? Wait. Everything. Everything is a panic mode. There's no. Hey, what's going on? Why do I need to hide your gun? What did you do? And you meet somebody on a fucking pier or the dock to hand you a gun in the open. Who hands a person a gun in the open? And then you give it to the least likely person who knows what to do with a gun. He'd have been better off throwing it in the ocean himself.
I want to know, does she have a mark and her booty got a mark?
Getting to the booty thing. So, again, ladies, if you want to enhance yourself, you need bigger titties. Your ass ain't big enough, that's you.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But if you're standing at the counter fixing breakfast for your son, and there's a wall there, and on the other side of that wall, I can still see your ass, it's too big. Nobody's ass should be that big.
Bootylicious.
Lala, you're a beautiful girl. You ain't got to
Bodacious.
do that. You ain't got to have the big old ass. Why? What the fuck for? You got the part.
Look at all the toilet tissue you using.
Yeah, you're fucking it up.
She probably
And-
has implant.
And what son?
I think
it,
chicken fat.
apparently, some white motherfucker wrote this part of. What black man lets a son, a teenager, he ain't even teenager, 13, talk to you that way? He should have punched that little motherfucker in the mouth and then said, "You got 10 minutes with dude." It's nowhere in the world you let your son speak to you that way if you trying to raise a man. And now he like, fuck that nigga. We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? And your chicken is ready.
Okay, okay. On the writing tip, this is what I.
It's horrible.
There's no excuse to me for a show that's been running that long
And was doing it.
Power. I'm just saying in general for any show.
Mm-hmm.
There's no show that should be running for that long that the writing should dip. To me, it should get better.
No, there's going to dip because, and I explained how it goes in Hollywood. As the show starts to get accolades and people start to go, this show is great, the writers get offers to go do their own shit,
or they go to other shows.
Yeah.
They get bigger offers to go to
bigger
other shows.
offers. So now the guy who's running the show, the producer, he's got to find some new writers. Now he'll still bring on some talented people, but they don't have the gist of the show. There's nothing I saw last night that would make me want to keep watching Power. The shit was all over the fucking place.
To me, I just don't agree with that. If you have a hit show and they're asking your writers to do shit, you should say, hey, I'm going whatever it is they're offering you. I'm going to offer you the same shit.
No, because what you can't. Vern, what you can't offer me is my own show. You're offering me to stay on this show and write, where these people or this studio is offering me my own show, which means more money.
And you just bring another writer in, then that money frees up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's about to most people, it's about loyalty to the brand, and most people, like Pam said, and you said, and other people said, there's no loyalty to the brand anymore.
Well, not in that instance. But what did you see the show? Did you see Sunday's show?
No, I don't watch. I don't have Showtime to watch.
You don't have
Power,
TV.
but
Yeah, okay.
I've heard that it was a good show. Like y'all was talking about.
It's a great show. Yesterday was terrible,
and it's hard to watch on your flip phone.
Yes. Because again, I just look, Vernon. I just gave you a scenario. It's like me going to shoot somebody, and I give the gun to Shelly to throw away. What you think gonna happen?
Shoot, I don't know how to hide that thing.
Thank you.
Wait, what was that scene? Was that Goodfellas or was that
Oh yeah, it was Goodfellas. You're right. It was Goodfellas.
Where he had the gun and where they had all them cars and he told them get rid of the cars, and then dude didn't get rid of the cars right, and they was getting caught up in the shit.
That was Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, because okay, now you know what happened was he told one dude to get rid of the cars, and then that dude gave it to another motherfucker and say, "Oh yeah, I need you to get rid of that car."
And all of them got killed.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, I'm asking it's a simple question, Vernon. I just shot somebody and I gave the gun to Shelly to get rid of. What do you think gonna happen?
It's either two scenarios. One, she does what she's supposed to do and she gets rid of the gun and you don't have nothing to worry about.
Shit.
Two,
which I would.
She keeps the gun to try to blackmail you, and both of you
God
motherfuckers
damn.
get caught.
That wasn't none of my scenarios.
No.
Or you
That's three.
fuck around, get caught, get out, and then have to kill her because she's a fucking idiot.
Wow.
One of those three,
Where'd that come
things
from?
have to happen.
Now we're crying.
Listen, I watch a lot of ID. I know how to get rid of a gun.
She is from Jersey. She's a Jersey girl.
Jersey.
You know, she's from Jersey. She know what to do.
Since you talk about ID, and I'm going to get off real quick, did you see that episode where the woman seduced this man? She ended up
Episode on what?
separating him from his ID.
Oh, ID.
Separated him from his family. And then she ended up taking all his money, but before she did all that, she forged all his documents and killed him and put him in planners and was getting rid of his body that way.
That's why you gotta be careful. Don't mess with me.
And the only way they found out is because that she
It's
was putting
bothering me.
shit in
It's a little
plastic
glitter
bags
piece
and
on
got
your
caught.
nose. There you go. Sheesh, that was fucking bothering me. Oh, I'm sorry, Ryan. What were you saying?
Okay, Speedy, that's two for you too.
Oh my
Thank you for
God.
the phone call, Vernon. We'll call you back. Again, if anybody wants to voice their opinion, it is Talk to Me Tuesday. And I was very disappointed in Power. It was so many storylines they tried to get out in the first show. It's just, and then the kid came all the way back to New York so he can throw the ashes out of oh boy.
Pick up the ashes and then
throw them out. But he couldn't tell his mama wanted to do because he wanted to do it with the white. Anyway, apparently only me and Blue seen it.
I know.
What'd you think, Blue? Because you texted.
I thought that it was. I'm not really texting.
No,
but I thought it was all over the place. I think they tried to put everything, and that
Every scenario.
part of the recap was at the top, and they tried to.
Yeah.
I thought they should have let her live towards the end.
Even if not toward the end, how about 2 or 3 episodes?
Yes.
Because they're on pins and needles whether or not she gonna make it.
Yeah.
Then you get rid of the black sister who's running the whole thing. You kick her to the curb for a white dude, and then you keep the other white dude who initially fucked this shit up.
Man.
Come on, Power. Y'all better than that. That's what white folks do. They take over. Where is what's my man? The nigga that hate white people, wasn't he? Nick, what's
Trump?
No.
Oh.
She said Trump.
Jesus.
What?
We got a phone
It's your
call.
story.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And your chicken is ready.
So Steve, you looking for Joseph? You looking for Joseph McVeigh? I take it.
Yeah. No, well, you can call in, but no, go ahead.
Anyway, so look, I agree with everything you said. She's standing behind the counter.
Yes. And you still saw that. You saw all that
And the
ass.
ass is sticking out. Yeah.
I couldn't even believe. I'm saying, if I'm the director, unless I really want to show her up, I would have cut that out. I would have said, hey, we're going to reshoot this and bring the camera over a little bit more and go. There's no way I would have did that to her.
Let me ask you this though. And I was hoping this would come up because I'm pretty sure we agree on this. Now this dude just tried to smoke you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get in a fight with him, in walks his son. You don't finish the deal, you leave.
Yeah, and not only do you leave because your son told you to leave.
Because your son told you to leave. If it's me, one of us is leaving in a body bag.
If you really trying to kill him.
Just tried to smoke me.
Yeah, and he saw the gun. The son picked the gun up. I'd have ran to him, banked one in the chin, took the gun, and hit old boy with a hot one. And come on, son, let's roll.
Exactly.
But instead, which that lets you know white folks involved because they're the only ones that talk to their parents that way. Black kids don't talk to their parents. No black kid go, fuck you, and call you by. I wish my son would be like, fuck you, Speedy. Bing, bing, bing. Down goes Frazier.
And you know what? Speedy? He didn't just do it that time. He did it to the mama.
Yeah.
Remember? He
Yeah.
told her.
And then, but she bucked up and he kind of came down.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
And then you're right.
He said I saw my movie
all
with a
that time went
Viewmaster.
to the pier. He could have just dumped the strap in the pier off the pier.
He was already there. But you know what? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, Big Bay. And I haven't even seen the rest of this shit. What's going to happen is they're going to find the gun. The police find the gun, and they're going to say, oh, there's cameras, and they're going to look up. It's going to be cameras everywhere, and you're going to see her look back into the camera because they're going to go, oh, I wonder if this person's going to turn around. Because remember, she turned around for some stupid-ass reason. So she turns around and then throws the gun, which means they're going to see her on camera, looking at the camera, throwing the gun. They're going to find her, and that's how the shit's going to unravel. That's writing 101. Nigga, you ain't supposed. That's too easy to write.
It's gonna falsely implicate her. Then she gonna
flip because she don't want to go to jail.
Then he gonna kill her.
And that's why you showed the son. I said what me and Blue was saying when the son was going in the bag, he should have went in there, got the gun out, right? While she's making the cereal with her ass hanging out the other side, he got the gun. He go to school, put that in his backpack. He go to school. Somebody, oh, you got a gun. They drop the gun goes off. That's how you wrote that shit.
But here's the trip. Exactly. Where's the son been this whole time?
When he bit the coat, I said, "Oh, he had grown up and got braids." He like Nick. I thought Nick was in the.
Hilarious.
Didn't make no sense.
Didn't make no sense.
You know what? It ain't worth watching the rest of it.
I'm not watching it. I'm good because I know it's bullshit. I can already. And then you shoot up the car. So you mean to tell me the Russian dude just volunteered his boy to get killed? The fuck out of here, man.
Wait. Not just that, Speedy. You don't go up to the car to check and make sure he's dead.
Yeah.
Might have been dead.
I'd went right up to the car with the gun. Yeah, nigga. It wasn't like nobody else was coming.
Exactly.
But again, who volunteered a dude to get killed? He really didn't like that white boy. No way.
I don't know.
He volunteered. Oh boy, he knew.
Come on.
He knew that. First of all, how you know Ghost was gonna shoot the car up? Come
yeah.
on,
How you even know? You know, and he's gonna shoot it up at that moment. He could. Nigga, ooh, God.
You know what, Speedy? I'm waiting on Westworld to come back. Because that got a better storyline to it.
Whack World?
You just like them, Nick.
Westworld.
Yeah, you know what? They switch it up every time. I thought that was dope. I thought because at first I didn't get it, and then I had to think about it. But yeah, Westworld.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for
That's it. That's all I got, bro.
Thank you, bro. I didn't even think about that shit. So again, the Russian. So there's a scene where the Russian guy is talking shit about what's the white boy's name in the show? Nick, what's his name?
Tommy.
Tommy.
Yes, thank you.
So they're talking shit about Tommy in Russian.
Right.
And he goes, "What are you guys talking about?" "Oh, nothing." So you're talking shit about this dude.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, and he didn't ask. Well, he asked about Ghost one or two times, maybe once. You sure he's not going? Hey, I got him. And Tommy goes, "No, he's not. Everything's good. It's squashed." Okay, you say everything's good. Fine. Boom. Then they meet again. He talks some more Russian, say some more shit about him. But you pat him down, take his keys, give it to your guy so he can die to prove to him that Ghost is still going to try to kill you. The fuck out of here, man.
You're going to kill you're going to serve up your man.
Yeah. If anything, you go, hey, just park the car there. And when the car pull up, I don't know, nigga. And then again, didn't the Russian dude say, hey, my guy is going to get the truck, go get your car?
Yeah.
Didn't he say that?
Did he say that?
So how can you go get your car if you ain't got your keys? You fucked up ass writers. Let's see what these niggas said about me. Call in.
Well, Blue, being that you're the musician, how did you feel about the song?
What song?
They switched They changed it to Trey Songz.
Sure did.
They did change it to Trey Songz.
Which almost wants me to believe, because that doesn't make sense to do it, because the reason you keep the other version is because you're making money on 50 is making money on that song. So why would you change it and bring in, especially this the last season, like you're gonna keep doing it?
Yeah, you're not.
If you're gonna switch the lyrics, I mean, you're gonna switch the verse or whoever it is. You should have did that every year. Every year, you should have gave somebody else a chance to
do the hook.
Yeah, that would have been dope.
Yeah, I don't know why they made that move.
You went 4 years with the. That's how I know this shit is fucked up. I'm sorry, 50. Call in. It's the Rollout Show. We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And your chicken is ready.
Yes, this is 50 Cent. I'm just
What?
Yeah, you couldn't even hold it, could you?
Who is that?
You can't. 50K scared me on the phone now. Now if he in this house, this building is different.
Wait a minute. I agree about the song. I don't have Twitter. I don't have Instagram. But when I listen to that song, I'm like, wait a minute, is that Rotimi? You know, the little Nigerian guy that's on the show, he sings too. I thought that was hard when I was afraid. But I actually liked the first episode.
So
I'm not a writer.
Okay, maybe that's my problem too now. All right.
Critiquing everything.
Well, I wasn't trying. Okay, was her ass too big? Tell the truth.
Lala, instead of taking all that damn money she's spending trying to build her body, she needs to get her ass in some acting class because that bitch cannot.
Oh my God.
90210, and she is horrible.
Oh my! I said because I remember people were saying that a little bit about her last year and the year before, but I'm like, no, Lala doing okay this year because I think they're giving her more scenes. Everything is her eyes are all big. What's going on?
Oh no, they give her a whole lot more scenes,
and that's the problem.
All that crying and what's I'm like, bitch.
Yeah.
You need to get some acting classes.
And hurry up.
Build your body, trying to be like the Kardashians, and it's no man.
She is
now for those
that
people
booty didn't surpass that.
Now tell everybody. They might think I'm exaggerating. Am I exaggerating about you can still see her ass hanging out the other side?
I can see her ass now. I'm not even watching.
That's how I know whoever is running the show did that on purpose. Because as a director, I would say, hey, let's move the camera over a little bit and let's not get that shot. That's not a good shot for her.
I mean, I feel like it was a lot, but that didn't bother me because I knew they had to come out swinging. You know what I'm saying? But that song, I was surprised that it took off the way it did. Everybody was complaining because I thought it was just me. And then, like, I get on Facebook and I see that people on Twitter and like 50K, my thing gonna go back to the original.
Yeah, that shit was horrible.
Like
because when it came on, I was like, what the fuck?
It didn't have any soul to it. It was
Nah.
empty. And I was surprised that it was Trey Songz. And Trey Songz was a seasoned singer. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
but
thought somebody knew.
that
no soul.
Joe and 50 was just sometimes
But
collaboration.
Yeah,
you can't
but
beat.
here's the thing, though. Again, if you wanted to do that, you should have did that after the first season, and then you switch it up every year. That way, the people get used to it. Who's going to be on? That could be another reason for somebody to want to listen or watch and go, who's going to be on the hook this year? You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm a writer.
I don't know why they did that, but I thought the first episode was pretty cool. I didn't, butcher it like you did, but I understand you're right, so that's why you're critiquing it like that. I thought it was good.
Okay, what about the young son talking to his dad that way?
I agree with y'all when you said it's the white writers because we don't talk that.
We don't.
You know what? If he would have came out his face like that, would have made it realistic if he would have got caught a backhand.
No, what I thought, like I said, I thought the dad should have walked over, bank one, and said, "Now you got 10 minutes." That's how that shit should have done. Where you right now, the son running this shit.
Right, and even when he got sassy with his mom, Black Mama would have slapped the piss out of
Yeah.
him. Right there on the sidewalk.
Yeah. Well, at least he stopped on her. He didn't keep going. He stopped because he was like, hey, motherfucker. But, you know.
When she was telling him, you going back to school.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a couple of hours.
Give me a couple.
No,
Come on, man. Come on. You have any kids? You got kids?
He's already proven.
But just imagine somebody tell you, no, I'm going to be back in an hour.
Yeah, she already realized. He's already proved that he mess up in a short amount of time.
Yeah, fuck up.
So, I mean, I you know, I'm excited about it. I like the first episode, though. I'm not, saying it's part. But the part that you said about the sister, the attorney supervisor, that's how that goes, see. They are going to make the black person, you know what I'm saying, be the scapegoat. That's true. That's not, that wasn't unrealistic.
No, that part I understood, but why did you keep the white boy? I'm talking about the...
White.
Because
he
he's
got
white.
the complexion for the protection.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
Oh, no, look at that.
And then you got to remember, too, when they were meeting, it was all three of them that were Angela's co-workers. And he let the lady know, hey, it's more personal to him because he's lost two friends. Now Angela's gone, too.
Yeah, but they were all his fault. Every single time it was his fault.
Right. But
Which
I do like those attorneys. That little guy is sharp.
The black brother.
White boy.
No, the white dude, the little Italian
used
dude.
to be
him.
to be Turtle from
that was Turtle. It is him.
Yeah, that was Turtle.
Oh yeah.
So I thought it was good. I just wanted to call in.
Thank you.
No, I have not tried the Popeye's chicken sandwich. I'm cool on that.
Go get it, girl.
I'm not gonna get it. Thank you.
Your chicken ready. Thank you, phone call. Hey man, 747-888-3082 if you want to voice your opinion on what the fuck. Again, 747-888-3082. That's it.
Now let's talk about something I know about. I don't know anything about Power.
That don't mean you have to tap out. You just get in with an opinion there, Shelly. But what you want to talk about?
I have an opinion if I haven't seen it.
Watch me. Watch some bullshit you come up with and watch my opinion. Go.
All right. Let's see. So Chippendale at Disneyland.
Chippendale. Did you say Chippendale?
I said Chippendale at Disneyland.
It is?
No. Chippendale.
I was trying to make something up.
Chippendale character.
Nigga, I thought the Chippendale dancers was at Disneyland about to get it. I was like, oh, that shit gonna be packed now. We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? And your chicken is ready.
This is Terrell from Chicago.
Hey, Terrell, what it do, dog?
What's up? I just wanted to say, like, Power been a bad written show. Like, I'm surprised everybody just started realizing that. Everybody forget who, like, the bad guy is. The bad guy is Tasha. Remember, she didn't want Ghost to stop selling drugs. And
yep.
She wanted him to be the best drug dealer in New York. So everything is her fault.
Yeah, because he wanted to leave. He asked her to go with him.
Yeah. And she said, fuck that. You are not quitting this shit. We're going to ride it out.
This is what we do.
I don't understand this part. How are you leaving and you ain't got no money?
Well, she was stacking cash.
Yeah.
She was stacking cash.
No, the thing is, he was making money from the club.
Yeah, but she was getting that too.
But if people want to see a good show, they just got to watch Snowfall, man.
Snowfall,
that's the best.
This season, it was already good, but this season's been off chain.
That's all I can say about that.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate the call. Let me know how you feel about Power. 747-888-3082. I hate the shit. Probably not going to watch it. I was the first one that told everyone to watch Power instead of watching the fucking, what's the shit on Fox? Empire. Because Empire to me was a video.
Is Empire still on?
I like Empire.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be both of them supposed to be both of them supposed to be cut off.
Actually, what, Star too?
Yeah, they dropped
Stars.
both of them. They dropped them both.
I've never seen Empire, but shout out to Soraya though.
It sucks.
Who's Soraya?
She's the female on the show, the young lady. I've never seen the show, so I don't know what character
Wait, so
she
are they going to
plays.
continue Empire for this season and then it's just done?
I think it's done.
It's gonna be done.
It's gonna be
It's
done.
both of them are done.
Yeah.
Star, I want to see
They did. I mean, again, they do that to black shows. You got 5 years in, it's time to come on out of here. White shows keep going till they decide to the actor goes, you know what? They're gonna pursue some other stuff. Then they move on.
Whatever.
Think about it. 2.5 Men. They didn't stop that shit just because the lead dude. It put in another lead dude.
Is that show still on?
It's finished. 11th season.
Oh, okay.
Probably more than that.
I think what's the longest running show right now? It's still Law and Order.
Well, I think no.
Or soap operas.
Well, no, most soap operas are not there anymore. It's like 2 left,
damn.
I think.
I thought the soaps would still be on, but I think it's Law and Order. I think they've been on
Law
for
and
30
Order.
years.
Law and Order
20
ain't no
years.
joke, man. Law and Order been around. Matter of fact, 2 people then died who were who was on the show. For sure, one.
Oh yeah, the white
detective
older
dude.
white dude. Yeah,
the
they
Italian
should have kept the old boy on SVU though.
Which one?
The girl's partner, the white cop dude.
Oh, they did move him.
Yeah, he been gone, but they should have kept him on there. I stopped watching after that. It got kind of whack.
When then they got rid of the other brother and they bought it. We lost Shelly.
As soon as they go Ice-T though, I'm definitely not
You
watching.
don't watch Law and Order?
Nah.
Wait a minute,
New York.
but they gave
I don't
Ice-T, him and Homegirl, basically, it's just
I
them two,
read the
right?
Criminal
Oh,
Minds.
Law and Order?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
white
it's just,
the white lady.
yes, the white lady and Ice-T, that's it.
I mean, there are other characters, but they're the
You
two.
mean
Those are two main.
The
Mishka?
ones left. Yeah, Mishka.
Yeah,
She's
Mishka.
still on there?
that,
Oh, okay, yeah.
just him and her, that's it.
Yeah, that's
Remember,
right.
I remember when they bought her in, and now she is Law and Order. She's pretty much
Yeah,
it.
she it. And then her and Ice-T, that's
What
it.
is her name? Mishka.
Yeah, she's a dope actress.
Mishka
Yeah,
Bulevich.
most of the time, you gotta come here with that name. Or you gotta change that bitch. You gotta be a Shelly or something. Huh?
What?
What? Whatever.
Don't be talking about me.
It is the Rollout Show. It is Talk to Me Tuesday. 747-888-3082 is the number to call in. Ask us any fucking question you want to ask. Or shit is going on. I do want to put this question out there. In a relationship, if I'm upset, or if you're upset, people are here, including myself. Do you want to be left alone, or do you feel like your spouse should come over and try to cheer you up?
That's a hard one.
Go with
It
that's what
depends
she
on the
said.
individual.
Oh, we can go individually at a time. Blue,
Depends on the individual.
of the person who's mad.
The person who's mad, because sometimes the person that's mad will be upset, and you've seen me over here not in not in my normal energy.
But should-
and you didn't come over here even to check and see what's going on, what's even going on. You didn't even ask. And other people be like,
Well,
you
I'm
know
asking
what,
you.
You know what I'm going through.
So when you come home and it ain't a good day,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to be? Let me figure it out, or do you still want that person to try to kiki with you? So how is it knowing that you upset?
Here's the thing. You don't know until I tell you. You just know there's something. So, yes, I would want you to at least say, hey, is everything okay? Are you all right? I'll be cool. Just give me a minute.
Bam, Shelly.
Well, I mean, it depends on what it is, but I personally like to be left alone
Okay.
and then talk about it. But if you notice something's off with me and you're not acknowledging that, then that's going to piss me off even more.
That's what I'm saying.
fuck?
With
So-
women, definitely.
Right.
That would not piss. If I'm upset and I come home and I'm like, whatever, and then you go, so how? Hey man, I'm just dealing with something. Just give me a minute. Or you ask me some. I just hate when people ask me shit they know. Like, oh, that wall's gray, huh? that just turned the fucking.
Did your mama
screws in me.
forget your name again?
That shit burns me the fuck up. Are you still mad, bitch?
I mean, that would bother me if someone keeps asking me.
Stupid question.
Are you upset?
Yeah.
Or are you okay? And I'm like, I already told you I was fine. Everything's. It's like, why are you still texting me or calling me or asking me 3 days later?
Now, are you telling them? Are you telling them? Now, I usually tell people that know me. My kids know me. I'll be mad at you for that moment.
Right.
The next moment, I'll probably forget about it. We just roll on.
Right,
So you
right.
don't have to ask me if I'm still upset.
I have that problem too.
So what do they do now? Because before you ate meat, so they just get your chicken sandwich. What you do now?
Wait, what?
It's a true story, Blue.
I'm so confused what just happened.
It's the truth. He be over, man. Just go get him something to eat. He be all right.
So, Shelly, you want to be left alone.
I do want to be left alone, but I want to.
But you still want me to come over and go, you all right?
Yes, because if you don't ask me if I'm all right, then I'm like, you're not noticing, so clearly you don't give a crap.
Whoa, could you not? You look that way. God damn, you scared the shit out of me, Shelly. It's not that I don't give a crap. You just said leave you alone.
That's what I'm saying. If
if I know you're a person that goes that wants your time, I'm not coming over there. If we're married, I know that. So if you know that about me, why did you come in here and ask me a goofy ass question or ask me if I'm all right? You know what it is. You know I need a minute. When I'm done with that, when I decompress, maybe I play a video game and I decompress, then we can have a conversation.
Right.
You know that about me.
But you still have to acknowledge a person in the room. Like,
No.
You can't walk in your house and not say hi to your wife, and
I'm gonna be like, sup.
And then she's just gonna be like, okay, bye.
Yeah, because you know I'm in the what's up mood. Now, if I walk in, it's like, go ahead. So how was your day? Ask me how I do.
Hey, how was your day, Speedy?
It's cool. Sorry. We could talk. Now, do the other way. Ask me.
Hey, Speedy, how was your day?
It's not cool right now.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a minute.
There you go. Boom. Don't ask me other questions. Did you get some shoes? Those are new.
I mean that's common sense.
Did you put gas in your car?
Or don't push the envelope. After I said, "Give me, man, I'm cool," and you go, "No, what happened? Come
There,
on."
oh no, that would.
I mean, you know, why won't you tell me? Like, can you? I'm like, why?
Nick,
what's going on?
What about you? You come home mad? Well,
I don't get
like
mad
every day.
Well.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't get mad. But
do you think they should give you a space, or do you mind? You want a person to try to cheer you up?
I think it's important for the person who's with the other person to pay attention to the person.
Hello.
And to really study the person and how they communicate. Because some people could just walk in and you would know if they don't speak to you when they come in. They normally speak every day.
Yeah.
That they probably don't want to speak to you.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So I think everybody kind of goes through these moods. Some days I have those moods where I just need to come in and decompress. I don't want to talk. I've been talking for 4 hours. You know, I don't want to talk. So I just think it's about communicating with the other person about how you operate.
Shelly's way.
About how you operate. But then again, like some people just need attention. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. Like you can be upset. You can walk in and your wife will feel like she needs attention. You know, so she'd nag you for, tell me what's wrong, you know. And then vice versa. Some people walk in the house, be upset with a mad face just to get somebody to say, how you doing? Is everything okay?
Yeah, you're right.
That's how my younger son is. Like, clearly we can see something's wrong, and so it's hard with him because if we ask him a question, he's like, don't ask me questions. So then if we don't ask him...
Who said don't?
My son. Like, he doesn't say like that, but...
I was gonna say.
No.
It don't matter how you said that, nigga.
Right. No, but
square up.
Okay, let me...
Throwing a shoe at you. Bam!
No. Let me rephrase that.
Yeah, there
like,
you go.
clearly we see something's wrong, and we're like, hey, is everything good? He's like, I'm fine. Like, he just doesn't want to talk. So we know when he doesn't want to talk. So then there's times he comes, so we don't talk. Why is nobody asking you how my day was today? And I'm just like...
Hopefully he didn't ask like that either.
I was like, so?
Either way, I did not see that in him. You paint a totally different picture than the young man we met.
No, he's a good kid.
No, I don't
He's a
mean
great
like
kid.
bad or this and the other. I still don't even see any of that. Like, yo.
That's because he wasn't in school.
Oh, okay.
He's a different kid in school, and I don't blame him, and it sucks.
You know, Speedy, not to switch. No, I'm gonna switch the conversation, but we're going
like
right back
you
in there.
wasn't switching the conversation.
Doesn't Shelly and Rhonda look alike? Like
Who's
they
Rhonda?
could be sisters.
Who's Rhonda?
Remember Rhonda up in Portland? Real pretty Rhonda. I had to pull up a picture. I figured you would remember.
Well, if she's pretty, then I'll take it.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Did she have a big ass knot on her face?
Oh my God.
You stupid.
Let us know what you think, man. Should you, in any relationship, be able just to come home and depress or just let the shit get off of you and then go into your daily routine or whatever that may be? Or are you looking for someone to ask you what's wrong so you can go, and then the motherfucker, because that's what women do, because they need y'all. That's the only reason y'all want us to ask. So what happened at work? Well, as soon as dudes hear well, we don't hear shit else after that, just so you know.
But then there's those times when you're trying to vent and you just want someone to listen, and then you're trying to solve the problem. I'm like, I'm not trying to hear what you have to say. Like, I'm just letting you know how my day went. I'm not trying to get you to tell me, like, I don't know. Like, so there's two
We got a
different...
phone call. Hopefully it's Tony. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And your chicken is ready.
Yo, this is L out of Houston. What's going on?
What it do, L? Take that L. Talk to me.
What's happening? What y'all talking about now?
Hilarious. Nigga, no, you didn't call it. That's what we talking about.
I'm just bullshit. Hey, no, man. You know what I try not to do is if I have any problems or anything like that that's outside of my home, I try not to bring anything home at all. And I understand you got to sometimes decompress or whatever the case is, but I try not to bring nothing home.
So you just sit in the car?
No. I mean, if I have any problems or any issues or anything like that, I don't let the shit drag on. I mean, shit, you can be mad for so long. I try not to come home mad about something that happened outside of my home.
That's what I'm saying. Let's say you're still angry in the car. Do you stay in the car until you feel like, okay, I'm cool now?
No, I don't have to do that. I mean, I don't do it. I mean, unless some shit happened right on my street. I mean,
oh shit.
No, I don't have to do that. I mean, I just try not to. I just try to relax on the way home.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, forget about the shit that happened.
Gotcha.
You know, because only because of kind of what you said. You know, you come home upset, then your wife may nag you about it or ask you what's going on, and you like, okay, just give me a minute. And you know, if she's the type of person that's like, well, no, let me, you know, what's going on? I'm concerned about you. Then you can get into an argument over some shit that had nothing to do with anything at home. You know, that's why I just
now Now see the other side of that to me is if you don't say what, let's say something happened at the job, whatever it may be, and then your wife find out later on or that day or whatever, and you didn't tell her that happened,
Right.
she'll be like, well, why you didn't tell me this? So and so did whatever. Ain't that the same thing as not communicate? Now you don't want to communicate because that's what they're gonna say.
Or the conversation call, the phone call come in, she pick up the phone and was like, "Is Speedy okay?"
Or something.
Because they already know what's going on.
Right.
First of all, my job has nothing to do with her. So I won't be getting any phone calls or anything like that from my job with someone checking to see if I'm okay. Because if somebody's going to call my job, from my job, they need to be calling me, not my wife. So.
But what if they put something on your social media,
about.
like, "Oh, everything good? You better now?"
In other words, no matter what, here it is, L. No matter what it is, I'm saying, don't you think your wife would go, well, why didn't you tell me about what happened at so and so? Even though, does she know you're that type of person that's not going to bring it home?
No. Well, if I'm, you know, if we're just having a casual conversation, and you know, if she asks me about work or whatever, I may bring it up, I may not.
Okay.
But at that point, it's not, to me, it's not important. If it's not important to me to drag it on from the house, then it's not really important for me to bring it up. If she asks me, I might just mention it. Oh, man, it's, you know, stupid motherfucker did this, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, it'll be done. You know what I'm saying? And move on. But it's not something that's deep conversation because I'm kind of like Nick. I don't let people take my, you know, get me mad about shit because I'm not giving.
You don't let people steal your joy?
They're not stealing my joy.
Okay.
You know, but it's real. I mean, it just depends on the individual. Like Nick said, you gotta know the person that you're with. You gotta know when to leave them alone. You gotta know when it's cool. You know, and you gotta it's about reading that individual. And once you learn to read that person, man, it makes it a lot easier.
Got it. Thank you for the phone call. Like, you know, again, I think the double side of that is if I'm a person who goes, no, I don't want to bring this home. I know how y'all are. I know how women are. They go, well, why you didn't tell me about what happened at so and so? I don't know how she would have found out, but let's just say she does. Now here's another thing you got to deal with.
I mean, someone could send you a message on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle sees your Instagram. She's like, what are they talking about?
And now I'm going, unless, like I said, that's why I asked him before, if you have established that I'm never going to bring home the shit that happens outside this house, because I don't need that to fuck up what we do here, then you won't get mad if someone goes, well, you know, they got in a fight at work. Well, hey, he said he don't like
but you should be able to come home and talk to your spouse about your stress or whatever it is, yeah.
Blue?
That's the real thing, because you have to have that conversation or the understanding between two, that now that you're one, that both of us we both know when a person is feeling a certain way, that we you know, when I should say something to them and when I shouldn't. I mean, you know, that's the part about friendship. It ain't just even relationship. All relationships, you get to know the person and you're like, nah, give them a minute. No, I want to know. No, I'm serious. Give them a minute. I know how they are at this moment. You know, just give them a minute.
And then
they'll come. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be all right. But you only learn that from the time that you spend with a person.
Right.
Well, I know I tell every single person I've ever been with, hey, I don't let nobody, in the sense, I don't say steal my joy. I don't let people push my buttons to get a reaction because I feel like then they own who I am. Then they control my life. Because if you yell at me and I swing on you, that means you push that button, which means you have control of my life.
Yeah,
I should be able to.
They stole your joy.
I mean, it's not really stealing your joy.
Thief alert!
I mean, because I get mad and I'll start swinging, but then I get over it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think my point of view is
you ain't gonna get over that. I'm out.
I think my point of view is I have a set of principles, and I tend to stand on those no matter what.
Do you let that person know ahead of time?
Of course. But in the context of getting upset at somebody for something, like me personally, I don't like when I say I don't argue. I don't feel like if I like somebody and I want to be around you, I shouldn't argue with you. We should be able to have a conversation. So if I am around somebody I'm arguing with, I'm not gonna be around you much longer. You know, and I don't deal with people disrespecting me, so it don't matter how you do it, I ain't going for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't deal with being loud talk, so it don't matter how you do it, I ain't going for it. So I just stick to those rules. You know, I just put a line in the sand and that's it.
And that, I guess that was a problem watching watching that show last night when the son yelled at his dad.
Yeah, that was real crazy.
It's like now you and then you call me by my nickname. I gotta hit you.
Right. I was telling this girl the other day. There's only two things usually a man knows to another man you can't say, or you better be prepared to fight. One, you can't call no man no the B word.
Can't call no bitch. Yeah.
If you call a man the B, you better be prepared to fight.
Or a punk.
A punk is kind of whatever. I walk away from a punk. That ain't really offensive. Mm-hmm. And if you tell somebody to suck you, you know.
Yeah.
Well, or what about if they say you're not a man?
That don't mean.
No. Well, for me, it's two, but it's two different ones. It's not different. You can't call me no bitch, and you can't. You should. If a man ever open slap you in the face, you a bitch.
Oh, I didn't even get to.
Yeah. If I open hand slap you, bow. That means you ain't shit. Just so y'all know that. We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Yo, chicken is ready. Sometimes I get it.
Okay, I have an 8-piece, and does this come with a dessert?
Yeah.
Some apple pie.
There you go. Call us. I love it.
Okay, this is Dana.
Duh.
The topic. Anyway, what you guys are talking about, I think it depends on communication style. For women, I think in a relationship, living with a man or a husband, that you'll know because she's going to come home and talk about it openly. And if you don't want to talk about it, she's going to talk about it and just to get it out, to vent. But I think for men, it depends on communication style.
So you're saying if you're upset, do you want to be left alone, or do you want that person to come and see and try to cheer you up? And
no, see what's wrong with me, but you know I have a big mouth, so I'm probably not.
Oh, and that's what's wrong with you.
About it for a few weeks.
You said you're gonna talk about it for a few weeks.
No, you can't know.
I'm just saying that if it's something work
you better get a friend,
or
nigga.
whatever it is, I'm gonna openly talk about it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna wait for you to ask me
Don't
what
do
it
it.
is. I'm gonna want to talk with you because I care about you, and I know men are fixers, and you most likely want to fix it.
And okay, so L said first of all, he not finna bring it to the house, and I said most women, if they ever found out that something happened you didn't tell them, then there's another argument, right?
Yes.
Especially
For
because
me.
if she's a whiner or if she's nosy, she's gonna be like, "Oh my God, you should have told me. Why did you keep that? Blah blah blah." So yeah, that can happen. But I respect him saying that he's not bringing it home. I mean,
You prefer that he doesn't bring it home.
People. Whatever you want to do, whatever works for your communication style in your situation, relationship is fine.
You sound like we sound like we're in an argument right now.
Thank you, baby.
Whatever you want to do, whatever you.
So Shelly, I'm gonna make sure I got it correct.
Mm-hmm.
You better tell me everything when you get home.
I need to know. So, for instance, like Facebook, you say you bought me these lollipops, right? So I take a picture. I'm like, oh, Speedy bought me these lollipops. I think I would probably text my husband first. Be like, oh, Speedy bought me these lollipops. How cute
Why?
is this? Because I don't want him to see it on Facebook and be like, well, I don't know. I feel like
But I wouldn't.
I don't know. Okay. You don't want it to be misconstrued as something else.
Why would I be misconstrued? We're married. And what? you already only way you have it misconstrued if you don't trust that person. If that person doesn't have the trustworthy shit on them. Like they've done some fucked up shit. So yeah, motherfucker.
Why is Speedy buying you lollipops?
Why? Well, but I'm saying, if you address it before you post it, then there's no issue. There's no wait, why is Speedy buying you lollipops?
Yeah.
What is this? Hopefully he didn't shake his head like that.
What is the antiquity of the subliminal?
And why is it only one sucker in the box, bitch?
I'm a jealous person, so I want to know. I'm like, I need to know before you post it.
So if a girl his job would have bought him,
let's say I better know first.
If a girl in his job would have bought him a fat ass vinyl that he already talked about.
Can I finish what I said? I didn't even say what it is.
Because I'm jealous. I already know. I need to know.
So she bought him some coffee. She got him a cup of coffee for that day. Is he supposed to say, Carol got me some coffee?
I want to know. Because if I find out that some girl bought him coffee and
in
I
conversation.
didn't know,
I always buy Tony coffee.
But I'm just crazy because one
But
time,
I'm saying that's what she said. You over there? She goes, I always buy Tony coffee.
Oh, that would be. A problem.
Y'all.
That would be a problem.
So y'all be drinking the coffee and kikiing and shit.
We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Yo, chicken and ready.
Now guess my answer to the question.
Which is?
Do you want to be left alone or do you want to talk about it? And guess my answer.
You don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it.
You want to talk about it because we always trying to bring.
We
up
not
about
trying
your
to talk
daddy.
to you now. Shit.
We bring up to you about your daddy. You don't never want to talk about it.
Sure no. And he drive past your house every day.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy! Okay. Now we gonna leave that daddy shit alone.
Okay.
Wow.
That's what your mama said.
I feel like if somebody's going through something, you should let them figure it out themselves, and if they want to bring you in on it or talk to you about it, then that's okay. But if I come in and I got the screw face and you asking me 101 questions, you gonna fuck around and catch the wrath. That's just how it is.
Now Shelly said that if she come in with screw face, you should at least come and address the fact that she has a screw face.
You be like, hey, you okay? Be like, no, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, Speedy, like, no, it's not cool. Then you go, okay,
I'll give you a minute to depress. There you go.
I'm gonna give you some space, and then
whatever
you
the
decompress.
Whatever the fuck you want to do.
Cool. If
Depress.
you don't, then that's cool.
But what if I'm right up the road and I'll share your load, and you could just call on me?
That's lean on me.
Speedy, I just want to get this out beforehand because I know it's completely off subject. But are you ready for part 2?
It.
Yeah, the movie. Yeah. I never saw the original, so when I saw the one that came out, that shit was dope. I never saw the original.
Like the old school one.
I'm gonna tell you this. Be ready to be there because it's going to be much longer than
That's what she
the
said.
original.
Oh, they added to it then.
It's like because see the book,
You saw it already?
No, it's not out yet. But I'll be
How
one of
you
the
know?
first motherfuckers in the theater. Though.
But how you know it's longer?
Why you got to be a motherfucker?
Because the
Why
second
you gotta be
part is
first?
always because the second part is a catch up and it's more in depth on who Pennywise is.
Oh, okay.
So you want ketchup dip? What?
You want penny in your dip? What'd you say?
I said who Pennywise,
Oh, okay.
the dancing clown, is. That is
I didn't even know that was his name.
That the Deadlight uses.
Scared of clowns, nigga.
Okay.
No, I'm not scared of clowns, but I know a few people that are scared of clowns.
Scared to meet your daddy.
Soft.
I'm trying. He's a clown more than anything.
Soft.
Now look, I done met the damn dude, and I don't fuck with him. That's just point blank. Period.
Well, y'all got something in common then, because he don't fuck with you either.
And that's brought to you by the Front Punch Report.
Burn it, your chicken ready.
No.
And you know when you say he don't fuck with me, that's okay. Because
Nick, stop. This is what you got to stop doing this
Can't
shit.
stop or won't stop.
Vernon, Vernon, don't cry. Please don't cry, Vernon. We sorry, man. No, Vernon, he talking to third person. Vernon's crying.
You gotta let it go. Seems like another one of them TKO.
Nigga, you dropping lyrics on niggas.
No,
Bernie.
the thing is that if a person don't want to fuck with you, why care about them in the first place?
Wow.
Let them do
Oh,
it
we
and
talking about the
be
dad.
over
Maybe
there
it's
with
you, nigga. You ever think about that?
Yeah, maybe you came out crying all the time.
You know
Stop
what?
it.
It ain't me.
Don't say that.
Me, fuck him anyway.
Woo!
It could be. I'm just saying. Just give you another option.
Vernon, we love you, man. We gotta
I know
go.
the Lord gone deliver me.
But just give me another option, Vernon.
So, thank you, Vernon. So again, Shelly, I'm asking a question.
Yes.
You get the job site, you go, they having the family shit, and the girl says, I buy Tony coffee all the time.
I'd be like, oh, really? Okay, cool. And then I go home and kill him.
For buying him coffee?
And I don't know about it? I have to know.
Why
about
am I telling you that so-and-so buys me coffee?
it. Because you should tell me.
He buys us food every Tuesday. I ain't told nobody.
I told Tony, I said, oh, Blue always brings food in. But that's just a normal not because I feel like I have to tell him, but that's
No.
just a normal conversation.
And then he goes, oh, so-and-so bought me a coffee.
No, he goes, the R&B singer is bringing you food.
But it's not just for me, it's for everybody. But so I'll tell you, so one time he's trying to tell me some story about work, And so I don't even know what the story was about, but he's like, yeah, this girl was showing us this video on YouTube. You know, she used to be a cheerleader. All I heard was cheerleader. That's all I heard of the whole conversation. And so I'm like, why the hell are y'all hanging around watching this girl? In her
Why
little
you know she a cheerleader?
in her cheerleading outfit. Like, I was so upset, like,
Because
so
she was in-
confused.
Why?
Like, why all these people were sitting around the table watching this girl in her cheerleading costume.
Aren't you supposed to watch cheerleaders?
But
Isn't
the funny
it-
thing
is
is,
it
I don't
okay
even
to watch
remember.
the
I don't know.
cheerleading?
In my brain, I was just like, why is he looking at this girl? You know, because she's in a cheering costume and she's probably hot and sexy. And I think she was older, and so
Shout out
Do
to
you
the
have a-
cheerleaders.
I don't even know what the
Do you
story
have a
was.
problem if the girl's prettier than you?
What do you mean? Wait a second.
She almost snapped you.
Wait.
Who's prettier than me?
She forgot English. and
She
shit.
almost swallowed her spit and choke.
Because
Who the fuck is prettier than me? It's some pretty
no,
bitches
because
out
I
here.
was trying to compute.
No,
like, wait
you-
a minute.
you
What
looked
planet is she
But
from?
what's the question?
No,
If-
you looked at me and said, "Who's prettier than me?" You couldn't even get the shit out, Shelly.
No, meaning like.
No,
What do you
no.
mean if she?
I'm
what-
scared
If
right
who's
now.
prettier than me? Like if the girl talking to him is prettier
No,
than me? Like I don't know.
The girl buying them coffee.
I'm gonna leave
Is
it
prettier
alone.
than me? Oh, I'd have a problem with that for sure.
So Tony, only get coffee from ugly
Ugly.
broads, nigga.
And don't tell.
You are safe if they ugly.
So women, if you give a nigga some coffee and everything cool with his girl, you know where you sit.
You ugly.
You ugly, nigga.
Tony be like,
So
look
can
at this
I ask
picture.
the question?
All right, let me tell you the story.
What the fuck is the problem with getting the coffee from a pretty girl?
Because why is another woman buying my man coffee?
Because she buys coffee for the guy.
Yeah, he's sleepy in the morning.
No, then
He
she
got to pick up them bowling pins.
She
I don't
sound
know.
like a little hussy trying to get with one of our men.
Now, are you going to her to say don't, or are you just telling the tone?
No, I'm gonna tell him.
But you don't say anything to her.
If I don't know her, no.
No,
'Cause
you
why would
at
she-
the coffee. You at the office thing.
I know, but if I don't know her personally, like, there's no need for
Are you
that.
evil ironer?
I mean, I might be rolling my eyes at her, giving her dirty looks.
God, I can't believe she
I'm
said.
like, you want coffee?
she
Here's
said,
a gift card, sweetie.
Is
Go
the
buy
girl
yourself coffee.
pretty? I said, what is the girl's pretty? Who's that? Like you froze for a minute. You
Now
went,
she's buying coffee for the whole.
no, she bought it for Tony.
No, nope. You shouldn't be going to lunch. Nope.
I can see Tony right now.
Nope.
She go, Tony, here's your coffee. He
I'm
slap-
cool, bitch.
He slap it out her hand.
I don't want it because I'm gonna have to tell I
Slap her
had
hand.
it.
She's like, why'd you do that? I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I'm allergic to coffee.
Yes, sorry.
We got a phone
My bad.
call.
I got Tourette's. I got Tourette's.
Call,
In the hands.
call her. What's your name? Where you calling from? Hey yo, chicken it ready. What it do, D?
Hey, I just what up, y'all? Hey, I don't know if y'all already moved on. I just came back to the office, but
Allegedly.
in general, men we like to leave work at work.
Yes.
Our home life be our home.
Man, thank you, brother.
Now again, it may be a little different for you, Speedy, because in your business, it is so close to personal. You work with family. A lot of your coworkers are extended family members because of how long you've worked with them and the relationships that you've built. So that may be a little bit different because of that proximity factor. But in general, when I get off, I don't give a fuck about this job. Bye. It's over.
So you don't come home and tell anybody anything that's happening.
I mean, it's a rare exception. If it's a funny story or something like that, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I generally don't spend a whole lot of time talking about my job.
I feel you. My hours are from 9 to 5.
Couldn't tell you my boss's name.
Wow.
Oh,
I don't go that far. Damn,
But
D.
you know, females, man, I think they do prefer to come home and share.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I've done.
Yeah, what Joanne said in the lunchroom today.
And are we obligated as men to listen to the story? Is that what it is?
Oh yeah.
I feel we are. I've got her down
Yeah.
for about 45 minutes. About
Yeah.
anything she wants, and I'll nod my head and pretend to pay attention and all that good stuff.
This is what a man do.
Just to let her get it out.
All right, what you say? Go ahead.
You right. You right. Excellent call.
You done? Okay,
Y'all
cool.
niggas is soft.
No. Nick, I'm gonna just be real. D was right. So for me, I got about 30 minute window. So what I've learned to do, fellas, you could take notes and see if it works for you.
Why?
So I remember names, and you got to go, nah, for real? Crazy. So if she says, well, you know, Carol, then somewhere along the thing, just go, Carol crazy. She is that bitch, and then that bitch crazy, and then just throw that bitch crazy.
Oh yeah.
And but remember the name, and then she'll start the window down. I'm just saying, I hate that bitch. I know. or she coming from work, what did Carol do? Did she know you was listening? Just remember certain names.
You don't even have to remember the name. Just okay, just something.
Do I need to look in your
Oh,
eye?
you remember something about him? Is that the one that like the Kool-Aid on her donut?
There you go.
No,
There
because
you-
there's
there you
times
go.
like I'm venting, I'm talking to my husband. I'm like, "Are you freaking listening?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm listening," but I'm like, "But,
But
you
do
don't
I need
sound
to
like
look at you while you're talking? Can
mean,
I watch the game? And
No,
still?
you cannot watch the game. You cannot
What
look at
the
your
fuck?
cell phone.
Hey,
You cannot
Speedy,
play
I
a
said-
game. No, you
right,
need
so
to
what's
look at
up?
me.
No, well,
And
hold
at least
the fuck
nod
up,
your
Shelly.
head or
I have
or
to
some
look
sort-
at you doing the comp.
I mean,
Yeah,
not
nigga, I'm with you
literally,
now.
not like stare.
No,
at
I'm
me.
saying, Larry, you ready? Come on, let's go. There you go.
Hey, Speedy, can I tell you something? I had a really long day at work.
Nigga, I had to almost. I went. I don't want to hear it.
Well, why don't you just say I don't want to hear it right now?
Because you
I
can't
don't-
say that. You cannot say you don't want to hear it. I at least okay. I have to go. Do it again. Let me see if I can get it. Go ahead. Do it.
Hey, Speedy, can we talk about my day?
Yeah, go ahead.
You don't seem like you care.
No, I do.
I'm like, no, not really.
Whatever.
What did Blue do?
Forget it. I'm over it.
Cool, nigga, shit.
Look now, see that right? But see, no, the problem now, I don't get no food.
You get no sex.
Yeah, I didn't fuck. Look, now I'm trying to get it better. Hey, tell me what did Blue do? He did it again.
I really want to listen now.
It's 2 in the morning. I don't fucking want to listen. But fellas, you got to listen. But I don't think I have to look at you. I can watch the game.
No, because
I'm gonna turn it down.
No.
Can't turn it down.
Guys can't multitask. I'm sorry, but guys, you guys can't do it.
I'm gonna just drop a little game. Shelly, this is not directed towards you. You just remind me of this parable right here. This is just game for the black women out there dealing with black men. You know what I'm saying? Proverbs 21:19 say it is better to dwell in the wilderness than to dwell with a contentious, angry woman. Meaning a nigga rather stay in the streets than to come home and deal with your nagging ass mouth. Okay? So the Bible states that you need to be a pillar of rest.
I've never read that in my
That's
Bible.
the problem. See, look, I'm finna give y'all some
Said
game.
my Bible.
I'm finna give y'all
That's
some game.
your Bible.
I'm finna give all you men some game.
It's
out
in
there.
your Bible. You just didn't understand it in that
What
way.
page?
I'm finna give all y'all. I just read the context of it. So I'm finna give all y'all men some game. What I do with the young lady if I'm dating her, I'm gonna give her the scripture. I ain't finna give her my own opinion about how we gonna conduct this. Cause you see that right there, I ain't got to argue with you no more. Cause it
What
say
if she can't
I'd
read?
rather dwell in the I'll read it for you, baby. I'd rather live in the wilderness, nigga, in the streets.
And then I'd say, go live by yourself in the wilderness.
Hey, look, pimping
I
is
see you,
easy.
man.
Again, my thing was I'm going to ask. She's going to say, "Guess what happened today?" That automatically means I get my Blue on, grab the remote, I bring it down to 7 because I can hear her and hear the game. So it's cool. She starts to talk. I had a glance over.
Now, Shelly, I agree with you on that point.
I'm a glance over a little bit, go back. Crazy.
So basically, your game is more important than me.
Very important.
See, I feel
No.
now I agree with Shelly on this point. I feel like if you gon' listen.
No.
Don't have. If you half-ass me, it's gonna be a problem too. So,
But I
am
would.
agreeing with
What
that.
I would say is, if it's like a football game, it's only Monday nights, whatever. I would know. Okay, I want to talk to you after the game.
No.
After
no,
the game, I
'cause
gotta watch the highlights.
No, I watch the highlights, and I gotta watch ESPN. That highlight, no, is it phone call? Yeah. We got phone calls just like now. We got phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Yo, chicken is red.
And why you calling?
Hello. Caller.
Whispers?
So, you're gonna say when your game is over, you want to talk? Do you know I'm not gonna finish watching this game? Just because you said that, because that mean it's that serious. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And I already asked you what your chicken is ready.
Yeah, you already did. You did DJ out there in Vegas.
DJ.
I'm good with. I don't bring my work home, and I don't bring my home to work.
Mm.
And I'm not a big complainer.
You
know,
ain't supposed
I
to
don't
have your
complain
dope in the
about
house.
nothing. I just get it done. You know what I'm saying? And I
Mhm.
feel like everything ain't everybody's business. Like even if you're my wife, if you're my girl, it might not be everything that I don't want you to know. You know what I mean? It might be something I don't want.
Nigga, she next to you? Nigga, you sound nervous.
Oh, serious.
Yeah, you talking with your low voice? Nigga,
Is she a fan
Hey,
too?
man, I'm busy, man. I'm working. I'm backing up and shit.
Oh,
But
okay.
But also, I'm one of them people that I can admit that I'm bad with certain things. Like I'm not the dude you call me with when you going through you talk about you depressed or anything like that. Like you can't really call me for that because I'm like the suck it up type of nigga.
Now, is that bad meaning bad or bad meaning good?
That's bad.
That's bad. That's bad because somebody fucking around kid ain't stuff calling me with that shit. I'm just not the one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So if your wife said, "I feel like killing myself," you're gonna be like, "Suck it up."
Bitch, you stupid. Like,
I'm gonna say cut
Wow.
down. Don't go across. Go
That's
down.
crazy.
yeah, like you acting weak. Like,
Because sometimes people just ask you shit.
Can I
just
hit
to
it one
get
more time before you go?
Man, you think you could top me off before you get out of here?
Get that mouth one more time.
But people,
That's not funny.
That's terrible. That was terrible.
I mean, I can get it while you dead too, but I'm trying to
That was
respect
terrible. Oh my God,
when
hermaphrodite.
you call me for advice on anything, I'm gonna give you straight facts. I'm gonna give you straight truth. I have no emotion in anything that you know what I'm saying. Like I don't deal on emotions.
So let me ask you, DJ out there Vegas. Let's say somebody at your job, real pretty girl, bought you a coffee. Do you think you need to tell your significant other when you get home that?
Nigga, please, nigga, why would I tell her? That ain't even her business.
Thank you. Thank
That ain't even her business.
He's a liar because when he was here and he was taking a picture and his wife was sitting right there, I was like, "Why are you acting all stiff? Like, put your arms around us and take a picture. Like,
Talk
it's
to him,
not a
Shelly.
big deal."
Talk to
So
him, Shelly.
clearly,
Get over
you're
it.
lying.
I wasn't trying to me too. That's what that was.
Wow.
Me too, really.
Nigga, we ain't got no money.
Okay.
You ain't got no money. We can't sue you.
Nigga, I got a little change. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's in your pocket.
But Shelly, if it was his birthday and a girl at the job, the cutest girl at the job, got him a cake for his birthday.
Oh shit! You better not bring that shit home. I at least know that about Shelly. What if it's
I mean, if it's a group thing, like,
no,
hey,
no,
we all
she
got
bought
you
the
this cake.
no, she bought the
He
cake.
only got one birthday.
Her eyebrow just went up. We out. Thank you, DJ out there Vegas. Again, he bought her the cake. She bought her the cake. Or okay, let's say Tony bought her a cake.
No, he's not buying her a cake.
No,
No,
first of
now
all-
if he collected money from
No, he
everyone
didn't.
in
No,
the
he decided
office,
to buy the cake.
No, he did not decide to do that.
Oh, never mind, Tony. We can stop using Tony.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Tony gonna get his ass beat when he
Yeah,
get
I'm
home.
serious.
You buying bitches cake?
Tony, like I can't defend myself from Sing Sing.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, you're scary. This is what makes sure I get that out there. I want the fans to know that you see all this pretty, and they keep telling you about your little top. I don't know. I'm kind of scared. And I'm usually never scared.
Tony going, now y'all see how I'm living.
I wonder why Tony always wink at me when you see me.
Like, hey, man.
I'm Tony.
That's why I'm a DJ, because I play the shit I want to hear.
Soon when I leave the house, I can DJ. Anyway, so yeah, well, just want to make sure I got that out. I thought that was fucking fantastic. Call in. Did they push the buttons? Where we at now?
79.
What the fuck?
And we're at 210 people watching.
Yeah, 213 on my side.
Man,
So.
what the fuck, man? 747-888-3082. Apparently, you cannot get coffee from someone at your job without telling your girlfriend or husband, wife when you get home.
No, wife.
Same thing too,
Girlfriend, I don't
brothers. Apparently, brothers, if you buy a young lady her cake for her birthday and you don't collect money from everybody, you don't get your ass beat.
I'm agree. I don't know about that far with it, but I agree with the principles that Shelly's laying out there. I feel like if you're with somebody, they should be a reflection of you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to buy me something to drink with my girl standing there, then okay, then that's fine. But don't do it when she walk away. You feel me? Because that's some clown shit and I ain't going for it. You feel me?
And don't do it.
I don't think you should do it while your girl's standing there.
Well,
'Cause
no.
I had that happen to me, not to my wife, but before. And this girl, she bought me a drink, and the girl that I was with, she didn't buy her nothing.
No. That's not what I meant. Blue.
Oh, okay,
what I
my
meant
bad.
is, if you're just a nice person, you want to buy somebody drinks or buy food for the office or whatever
Right.
it is, make it a general thing. If I'm with somebody, buy us a drink.
Right.
If that's what you're doing.
So I walk up, I know your girl, and I buy her a drink. I need to buy you one?
Unless you're ready to fight. Nigga,
Right. Like, what's wrong with
First
you?
of all, my girl will check you. Like, nigga, if you don't back up, nigga.
But I know her.
Trust me. I don't even get holla at Shorty. You already know what's up. Man. We checking niggas on the spot.
So y'all checking
We
together.
checking niggas on together. We checking niggas together, nigga. She gonna say it before I do.
There go the checkers.
We got a phone
Yeah,
call.
big.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Your chicken is ready.
No.
This is the rollout terminology correction call.
What?
CD, you mentioned when DJ called about you can get it when your girl died and blue. Hermaphrodite, blue, that word is necrophilia.
It is. You're right. Necrophilia. You're right,
You
man.
notice I didn't even know what the fuck you
He
said.
didn't know what I said. He thought I said, oh, that's Spanish? You're right. It
I
is a
thought he meant
necrophiliac.
somebody- I thought he meant
It's a
she got-
necrophiliac. You're right, baby.
I thought she got a pedicure.
You're right. And after I said it, I couldn't pull it back because it was out there. It was gone. And I was like, somebody's gonna pull my card.
So
I appreciate that it was you, darling.
So let me ask you a question, baby girl. Baby girl, let me ask you a question. So can someone buy your man coffee at the job? Does he have to tell you when he come home?
No, he doesn't.
Okay. And what if you just hear it on it? Go ahead.
I agree with what HNS said, though. I just want you to know, HNS, the same way you're trying to use that scripture on the woman, that scripture can be used on you too.
How so? How so?
But don't.
How so?
In many ways.
You're just talking.
I agree with the part about if you can't do it with my mate in front of me, don't try to sneak and do it, because I feel like there's a sneak factor to it when you won't do it if my spouse or my mate is standing beside me. I agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah, but you called me an ass on the chat room. What was that about?
Tell me, but hopefully my man not drinking coffee because coffee is not good for you.
Seymour,
sure ain't. That's
Seymour, why you call me an asshole?
I'm seeing it more and more, H&M. You are an asshole.
Why you say that?
What do you do? What do you do? What do you do?
Yeah,
What did you say in there?
Explain it.
When you were like, I'm not trying to hear that. I don't want to hear my girl, man. You better go on with that.
I didn't say anything like that. I didn't say anything.
And
like
he
that.
probably said, he sounded like he had his hand on his
So
head when
you
he
wouldn't
said
have a problem, but what if she walked up to both of y'all and y'all were together and she walked up and go, well, what do you drink? What do you drink? And she was like, what do you drink? I know you like your coffee with that blah, 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 blah. When she walked away, you wouldn't go, how does she know exactly
Right.
how you like your coffee? And he goes, well, she gets me coffee every day.
I'd be like, oh, hell
Okay,
no.
I may ask him that or whatever, but like he doesn't have to come home and tell me, oh, Sarah bought me a coffee.
Okay, he was like, so I'm supposed to tell you every time somebody buy me a coffee, but if she's buying you coffee every day, I don't see how that conversation never came up. And she knows exactly how you like your coffee?
Damn, Blue, you sound like
If she
Brian.
buy it every day, she would know exactly how you like
That's
your
what I'm
coffee.
trying to tell
She
you.
buy it every day.
Well, I'll say this. As much as I've been on this, if I go to my wife's job and the dude go, oh, yeah, she like her, everybody get knocked out.
See, I'm not the only crazy one.
Well, that's a different guy.
He said, well,
I'm just honest about my crazy. I don't care.
Roll out terminology correction for the day. That was my main purpose of this.
Word of the
podcast.
day. Thank you, baby girl.
are a asshole.
Necrophilia.
It's okay.
Listen, Seymour, next time just be prepared to explain why. That's all I'm asking. Don't have a problem with your comments, just back it up.
Oh, hell no.
What?
Somebody wrote, I had a female acquaintance that used to send me a good morning text. I didn't think anything of it. My wife caught wind of it and shut it down. I would kill somebody if someone's texting my husband every morning, good morning. No.
Can you stop?
No.
We got it the third time
No.
you said it.
No.
Okay, that one, you definitely crossed the line.
Right.
Or if he calls, even if he texts somebody else.
No.
Okay. Blue, you want to get in on this or you just want to text?
Because
you texting somebody
He's
good morning?
texting his wife good morning. Good afternoon.
No. Somebody is responding on Shelly.
What'd they say?
Shelly crazy.
But I'm very aware of it.
So
I let my husband know. Everybody knows.
Phone blings and you see
Irish, man.
GM, which
no.
is good morning.
It better be from his mama. Shoot.
No. Why's your mama
telling you the good morning today?
So let me ask you guys a question. Is the impression is that once you're with somebody that
it's over.
They owe you something or obligated to do something for you, or is that what's happening?
No, it sounds like with them is now they're the end all, the be all. There's no other.
Well, it's like you.
over.
I think you belong to me now. That's
When
what I think.
That's what I'm saying. Don't it sound like that? That's
the
what
first
it
thing
sounds
on your
like
mind
for
I
should
am
be
the
your
end all,
spouse,
the
not
be
some
all.
other person.
That's what it sounds like.
But even in a relationship, if you were just dating and he got the text "Good morning" from somebody else, it's still a problem, right?
I mean,
yes,
it would be a problem, but not one that I have to really delve into.
But you would delve. Yeah, no, you would have delved into. Come on, Charlie. I know.
I mean,
I think I
don't
know.
I'm not sure. I can't really answer for that. But when you wake up, the first thing on your mind should be your spouse and your children. Not some other girl.
Maybe that's true.
No.
I agree. Okay.
So I'm getting the good morning first. Or
He
the
didn't-
kids.
he didn't
The
send
kids
it.
can come
She
first.
sent it.
She sent it. He
didn't send it.
No, she ain't. No. Who is she think she is?
Calm down.
Does she know you're married? Like, no.
Can you calm
no.
down, please? You fucking lost your way.
She need to go find her own man.
It goes my dream walking in front of me.
Shoot.
There go my freedom.
When I see Tony, it's gonna be like from Boomerang. Come on, man, we get a hug, bro. Cause
No. When you
you
see
are
him
dealing with that.
When you see Tony, you'll be like,
Don't get no coffee.
Nope.
Yeah, that's a little deep, but all right.
just walk out the door.
You'd be okay if some guy was texting your girl every morning, good morning?
Obviously, that ain't my girl. I would just accept that part of it. I'll just look at the text. Oh shit! I didn't know you was his girl. Shit. Let me find one that's for me. Yeah, I don't believe in even though the word does say when you gain a wife, you gain a possession. But I don't believe in being a dictator with people. You know what I mean? I understand that people are people, and when you date a person or you with a person, people cheat, people lie, people steal, people rob, people kill. Those are just facts of being around people. So if I'm with a woman and she gets to a point where she feels she needs attention from another man, I'm not going to get mad at her about it. I'm not going to get mad at the man. I'm just going to accept the reality of the situation and go do my thing. I think that's pretty simple, you know.
I see why I never looked at this fucking shit.
Yeah, you can't
What
read
does that
these
mean?
chats.
Oh, you can't read
It said to
chat
ask
room.
you what, wait, ask Speedy, you know what Speedy say about crazy woman? Ask him.
What do I say about
Oh,
crazy?
they got the
They got
good.
the best
They got
pussy
the
in the world.
good.
Oh, they do.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, now you're gonna take the pussy on that one. This is the fucking bullshit.
Oh, I didn't hear that
Oh,
word.
I hate that word.
I thought you said the thing. I didn't hear
No,
that.
he said the
appreciate it.
thing.
Thank you.
I said the pussy.
Oh, well, I heard him. I didn't hear you.
I mean, your shit is bomb. If I still stay with you. We got phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Hey, your ticket is ready.
Okay, you should have already known I was gonna call back. You talking about relationships?
Yeah, we've been talking about it for a minute. But cool.
I was a man without a
First
relationship.
off,
Gonna tell me how to have one.
Shelly,
Yes,
Shelly,
yes.
Now, in some aspects of what you're saying, I agree with, and in other aspects, that's a little insecurity.
With him
I
getting
mean,
the,
I am, but
wait
I'm
a minute.
all
insecure.
insecure.
Wait a minute,
I'm
Vernon.
insecure.
Him getting
I'll
the
admit
text
it.
message, good morning, is
I like that,
insecure.
Shelly.
I'm insecure.
It's all insecure.
Because, see, it depends on what, it depends on who it is in that text message, and has this been going on for a while?
What?
Because you can text somebody. I mean, of course, you're the first, because if you're the spouse, hey, good morning, baby, how you doing? How's the kids? Was whatever was not. But you can't stop somebody else from texting somebody else's phone.
But they can.
Well,
I mean, you
Shelly
can't. Obviously,
You
you can't. I
can't,
mean, no,
but
you
they
can't
can.
stop someone from doing that.
What
but-
about her?
What you
Put
mean?
out. Listen. What about you? What about her? Put out that energy that said it was okay for you to do that.
I mean,
What about me? What about me gave you? And I'm married. What about me gave you that understanding that it would be okay to do that? I would ask my wife, what about you? What have you been doing
To give him that position.
to give him that understanding that that would be okay? I understand he do it one time, and then you go, hey, homie, this ain't cool.
Let's do this. Let's not
But if you're doing it every day,
let's not put nothing on it. Let's just say it's this. Let's just say that a person, y'all, everybody cool. You know the dude know you, or you know the girl know you, and she's texting good morning. And let's just say it's an innocent good morning.
But they would know from the door. It's
okay,
not,
now I'm gonna switch
If they
it.
know everybody, they're not.
Now I'm gonna switch it. What about me? He doing it to you, but what about me? Is giving out the understanding that I would be okay with that.
Because you didn't.
So let's
he didn't hit him
let's
and
switch
say
it
good
off for
morning.
her. Now that we all know each other. Am I looking like an ass?
My thing is that
Keep it real.
If you're not okay with it, speak on it. And if you're okay with it, speak on it. Don't sit there I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying in general. Don't sit there and be insecure, huffing and puffing, and getting all upset because somebody sent them a text. And let's not be private eyes and read more into what a text is.
Shelly.
Hey, no, what I'm saying is this. So Vernon, you walking down the street. It's a dark street. You see 262, 6'3", 250, 260 walking down the same side of you. You doing what?
I'm crossing the street.
Because what about me
No, you know what?
made you think that you can make that kind of move and text my wife, good morning every day?
It all depends. But see,
Your head and your mind got an understanding across the street. If it doesn't cross the street, then something about me looks soft.
Well, not necessarily. I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh, yeah.
Like you said, it depends on the situation.
No.
There's no situation that you should text anybody good morning. Unless you're saying, now Nick texted me yesterday, I think. He
Wow.
said, good morning. Hey, can you bring your camera? Da, 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 da. That's a whole different thing. If he's like, good morning, just want
it's a
to
good
say
morning
have
in
a,
there.
have a good day.
No.
Like, then I'd be like, why is he texting
The
me?
word
I'll
good
see
morning
you
is in
soon.
there. Did
I
he
see,
throw,
yeah, there's a- but
did he
there's
throw
a
up the jazz
difference.
hands?
No, but there's a difference if someone's texting you and then just being polite and saying good morning and then asking you a question.
Shelly,
What?
let's switch the good morning to an inspirational quote or a Bible verse.
Mm.
Are you upset with that?
Nah.
If they're sending me just a Bible verse and that's it,
Already said.
no, like that's
Pimping
not,
is easy
no.
when you put God in it.
There's no reason you should be texting
Big
me.
facts.
I should not be on your mind first thing in the morning. That's
Big
just
facts.
I shouldn't be.
But see, what's first thing in the morning?
10.
Well, whenever you wake up,
Tennis.
I agree with Shelly.
that's not
Tennis.
okay.
You shouldn't be texting nigga nothing first thing in the morning.
It's a little bit. I agree
You've been
with
on too
y'all.
long. Thank you, Vernon.
Like I said,
Don't be texting them dudes in the morning.
Yeah, don't text no dudes.
Talking about your chicken ready.
All right, Vernon, go back to dodgeball.
Hilarious, nigga. Nigga sitting out. Got out in the first hit.
Bing.
Nigga.
Oh, shit, got
I
it.
gotta make a phone call.
All right, so don't. Shelly said she should not be the first thing on your mind. Or he, or
Whoever, the
My
opposite
husband should
sex
not.
should not be the first thing in your mind if you're married.
Yeah, and if it is, you should go be with that other person, man. Stop
Right.
playing around.
Yeah.
You know? Just go get the one you want.
Because otherwise, and she's right. Well, not you're right, but the people in the chat room.
Right.
Yeah, any woman that's that, when they crazy and you stay with them, best shit know the man. Because you go, every time you hit, you go, I can make her better. She ain't going to be crazy. And then your windows get busted out. Fuck. I'm going to go
You
over
can't
there.
change nobody.
I'm going to go over there and give her a piece of my mind after I hit it. We got phone call. Call her, what's your name, where you calling from, and you know what it is.
They hung up.
Your chicken ain't ready.
Sold out.
All sold out.
Your chicken's off the hook, though.
Yeah, chicken off the hook. So that don't really count as a call. I'll scribble that one. Well, now we find out who got the good pussy. So let's move on to other shit. Shout out to Tony.
That's hilarious. Phone call. It's probably Tony.
Shit. We got a call. Call her, what's your name, where you calling from? We all out of chicken. Call her.
Whispers?
Hello?
Yeah, take that mark off. That motherfucker didn't pick up.
I don't know what's going on, but y'all need to call 747-888-3082
And do what they need to do.
and like this video.
Like the video, you punk.
How many likes we
Or
got now?
dislike it. I don't really care. Just do one or the other.
Yeah. Do something, punk. Or otherwise, Shelly gonna hit you good morning and fuck up your relationship.
Call it. Call you there.
God damn.
Oh, my God.
Hey, man, get
Damn
your
flip
phone
phone.
fixed,
I'm
man.
telling
Quit
you.
calling, nigga.
Call us on our CB line.
Fellas.
How many likes we got, Shelly?
It's 94.
How many
There's
people in the room?
200 people in the chat room, though, man. 100 of y'all some suckers, man. Like the damn page. Or dislike it.
Are
whatever.
they somewhere where they can't like it? Or
It's impossible.
You
Really?
can like it.
That's what I'm
or
saying. If you
dislike
can't listen, man. If you can't hit the like button, you just gotta really think about your life, man.
Yeah.
You
Fuck-
can't be that much of a
How
hater.
about this? Fuck your good mornings.
Yeah, nigga. I hope your girl cheats on you, nigga.
Yeah.
How about that?
I hope Shelly catch you.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, you know that's deaf.
Yeah,
I hope
right there.
I hope Blue sing to your girl good morning.
Oh, my God.
See how you like that?
Oh, my God.
You want Speedy to tell your girl some jokes?
Yeah, nigga.
Make her key, key, key.
Yeah. What if a dude called your phone and say, put your girl on the phone?
Oh,
No. So my
Your daddy on the line.
My boy Christian, his son plays it on the team at the school. So we've been Christian, I've been knowing him for years when he had a single anyway. So he's married and everybody's cool. So he goes, Christian's on the phone. He's calling. I said, give me the phone. And he gives me, I said, yo, what's up? And he went, yeah, hey, huh? I said, yeah, what's up, man? You need something? Hey, man, hey, and he went, he gave me that laugh, like, you know, nigga, whoop somebody. He went, hey, hand my wife the phone, bro. I said, nigga, it's me. He's like, Speed, don't ever do that shit again. It's something about, because that's the last thing we look for as a dude. The motherfucker, because they hit you with the, hey, what's that? No, she in the shower. All right, tell her what you come out.
Oh, hell no.
Now, what we used to do on the road, though, we catch a nigga on the phone. We hit him with the, hey, nigga, where you keep your, or a girl be on the phone, where you keep your towels? Stop. We on the road. Jokes.
Nope.
I can't have jokes.
Nope. Not at my expense.
So real quick before we go to this topic, being that we live in a new era, new ways of communication, social media is a big thing. If somebody wasn't saying good morning to your spouse every day, but they were liking all their pictures or commenting on all their pictures,
but go ahead.
Would that be a thing as well? Is that considered?
Because you're on social media like that.
If it's if
about
it's somebody
every
that is this somebody that we both know, or is
No.
this just like a random stranger?
Let's just say a random
It's
person.
a random stranger. I
Yeah, much
wouldn't
like
care.
somebody at work. Like you don't know the person, but they may
He
have
works
some
where?
formal communication.
I mean,
helps
I
set
mean,
up
if
the
they
PM.
work together, that's a fine line. But if it was just a random stranger, I
But
wouldn't
they
care.
like all their pictures.
I wouldn't care. But if they work together or somebody in our lives,
And they don't
that
like your
would bother.
pictures.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
you
that-
put a picture of you and him together, and she don't like that one.
and we know her, that's a problem. We don't know her,
Blue?
I don't care.
Man, I don't even look at
Me either.
Facebook like
I
that. I just don't. I don't. And I
Same
just
reason I don't
don't.
look at this fucking chat room.
When I think about social media, I feel like we just get a glimpse into how people really think. Just a small portion,
Somebody said the like button is broke on my phone.
Yeah, I know, because they liked it. That's hilarious. You got a phone call.
Caller, what's your name? And you're not there.
Come on.
But you know what I did just discover? It's always been there. My son was telling me about it. So on Instagram, so when you get your notifications, like somebody liked your photo, left a message, you can click on something else, and everybody you follow. So like if Nick likes a photo, it'll say Nick liked this photo, or Nick. I don't know if it'll say if you added a friend, but it'll say you liked the
person
photo,
that liked your
or
added a
you
friend too.
commented on the photo. So
Yeah.
I was like, that's weird. I'm like, why would they have that? That's stupid. And so then I started thinking more about it. I was like, well,
I'm confused right now. I feel
So
like
if if Shelly's following me on my Instagram and I decide to follow somebody else and like this person's picture, she
I
can
can
go
see it.
to that portion of my page. I think it's likes and follows. I forget how it's
I
sorted
think it's
out.
likes and comments.
It's likes and comments.
so
she
she
can go
can
there.
follow or look at the person that you like.
She can look
Right.
at my
So I can go on my
page
husband's page. I can go and see everybody's picture he's liking, and everything's
every
commented.
comment, who followed him.
So now if he's commenting on all these
Right.
whores pages, then that's a problem.
Why are they whores? They're just
Whores!
good people. When did
But
they become whores?
often think about when you see somebody post something, always think about what didn't they post.
Huh?
So even if somebody's liking somebody's picture and saying little slick comments, I often think about what they didn't say. You know what I mean? Because you have to be a little
Because
conscious.
you liked it, but you didn't say anything.
All of that. I'm a man. So I walk through the mall. We see women all the time, and if there's a like button in reality, niggas would be beep 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 all day in the mall. You know what I'm saying? Women really be mad in this one. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure they're there. All right.
Yo, I'm here.
All right. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Your chicken was ready, but some people took it.
That's all right. I don't do chicken anyway. It's BP from North Carolina. Here's my thing. Everybody whose significant other goes to an office
Mm-hmm.
is getting hellos from other niggas anyway.
Yep.
So what's the difference?
There's
I
a
mean,
huge
one's
difference.
technology, one's not.
Well, the other part of that is, you got a girl, you dating or what? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got yeah.
So what if there's a guy that's always buying your girl coffee when she get there?
He does. So I mean, that's $2.50.
But is it just her, or is it everyone in the office?
No, it's for her. Because they work in pairs, so it's for her.
And you don't have a problem with it?
No, that's $2.50 I have to spend.
So how would you feel if 3 months from now she's like, you know what, it's not working out. I really like whoever Joe Schmo
Over
is.
coffee?
Because that's how you get in through the coffee, and then you start
Who
having
gets in through the
conversations.
coffee? Who the fuck gets in through the coffee then?
Don't make fun of the way I talk.
Get through the fucking coffee.
That's all I gotta say. The ocean is deep. If it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be.
That is
I
there.
need
Big
to be
fact.
doing.
No, it's not if it wasn't meant to be. Like, you guys
can
don't make
have a
any sense. No, like, everything you have is work. Your marriage is work. Your children are work. Like, you have to put the work in to keep what you have. Because if you don't water the grass, it's going to die.
That's a whole lot of shit you said.
Your work product.
Sometimes if you overgrow the grass, it's gonna die anyway.
Yeah, if you got good work product, then all that work you put in is gonna make her look at the other people like, I don't want to lose all this that I got. So you got to put in the right work. You're
But
right.
what makes you so
All of
confident
that
that
is
you think you're
insecurity.
putting in all the work that
Because
needs to
we
be done?
have put the work in. Thank you, brother.
Exactly.
We have put the work in. I didn't put you in a nice spot and got you a vehicle. I take care of you, and you go do that punk
I just
shit.
think it all boils down to communication. Like, obviously, there's going to be better looking people out there than your spouse or funnier people or whatever it is.
A lot of times, look.
Apparently, you don't think so.
A lot of times they get better looking after you hit the person. Another person gets finer because you didn't hit this one, you didn't hit that one.
What?
A person is fine.
If you let it go, it just
A lot of times a person is finer because you haven't hit it. Once you hit it, it's like, look normal.
But you have to be older to understand that. I think that whole thing about the grass, people think grass is green on the side.
Right.
When you're young, you're absolutely right. As you get older, you find out, nigga, that grass wasn't shit on the other side.
Man, let me tell you
I
something.
will not do that shit again. But you have to go through that to even learn that.
Right.
Because no matter how many people told you that, you still went, fuck that bitch fine as fuck. And then you get over there, and that bitch rap shit crazy.
Wait, someone just asked me. Wait,
Don't
what did
listen
they
to
say?
them. Don't
No. I forget. Somewhere, I don't know. Oh, it says would I have a problem with Tony taking a picture with a celebrity, the Pam version, face to face? I could give two shits. I'm like, a celebrity, I wouldn't care.
The Pam version.
But it could be a Pam, it could be Jennifer Lopez. That wouldn't bother me because in my brain, I'm like, he's not gonna ever see this person again. Like, she's a celebrity. Now, if you asked him that question to me, it could be different because the chances are I probably met the celebrity, worked with the celebrity, or I'm going to see the celebrity.
You're not going to see him again.
You said see him again.
You're not going to see him again.
See the celebrity again? I'm saying, but I'm in an industry where I work with celebrities, so I'm like, so I could see if it would bother. No,
Are you gonna cry?
no,
Please don't.
not gonna cry.
That's how you look.
But I'm saying, but like, so him not being in that
No, I'm
industry, it wouldn't bother me. But
Okay.
if he was an actor, then it probably would bother me because I'd be like, damn, like that's J-Lo. No, you can't do no cheek to cheek with her. But because you're not a celebrity, I'd be like, sure, do cheek to cheek with her. Shoot, can I do cheek to cheek with her?
You gonna photobomb my picture. It is the Rollout Show right here at rolloutstudios.com. It is Talk to Me Tuesday. We're talking about all kind of shit. Again, I watched Power. I thought it was the bullshit. But if you want to let me know if I'm on the wrong road, please let me know. Not that I give a fuck. Make sure you like the video. We'll take a quick break.
Or dislike it. Who
Or
cares?
dislike it. Whatever. Just if you don't like Shelly, just say you don't like Shelly.
Oh, somebody said they disliked it because they feel bad for Tony.
That is fucking hilarious.
It is.
Our next T-shirt need to be.
Oh, actually, I made a decal too. I wanted to show you guys.
Tony, how do you get
I made a window decal. Tony loves when I make stuff. I've been making him shirts and.
Yeah,
whatever
we
he
can
needs.
ask him this shit.
You know you
A
love it.
T-shirt to say he's mine.
Oh, we wear those at Disneyland.
Say what? Say what?
You're so crazy, baby. Blue Records.
So what?
About me.
So what?
You're so crazy, baby.
Are you singing about me, Blue?
I know you're insecure every day, every night, everything I do.
Where you going?
I gotta ask permission from you.
When you be
Better.
I don't understand why you feel the way you do.
You know why.
Everything that I do don't concern you. You're so crazy, babe, crazy, babe, crazy, babe. So insecure.
Are you gonna
So
help me?
insecure, baby. You're so crazy, baby, crazy, baby, crazy, baby. So insecure. I don't know what to do with you. The other day the phone rang. I didn't answer. You said it must be somebody I didn't want to talk to you in front of you. So I said no. I didn't recognize the number. So you wanted me to call back.
Oh yeah.
For what? For what? Now understand something, baby. If you're gonna be with me, you gotta trust me. Oh,
You gotta love all of me.
you gotta love me for who I am and not what you want me to be. Cause you're so crazy, babe, crazy, babe, crazy, babe. So insecure.
Pray for me.
I don't know what to do. You're so crazy, babe, crazy, babe, crazy, baby. So insecure. I don't know what to do. Somebody please say a prayer for me.
Or 3.
'Cause my baby done lost her mind. Just think that everything is about her.
It is.
She think this song is about her.
Clearly.
I just wanna save her life and make her understand that I'm her man. And there's only me and her, and she ain't got to worry about nothing. But she's so crazy, babe. You're so crazy, babe.
Blue Records.
That was a good song.
It was all right. It was all right.
It was motivated.
So
it is the Rollout Show.
insecure.
That's song number 20 on the album.
I
Make
don't
sure you go
know
get it.
what to
I'm gonna
do.
star in your
It's
video.
on Blue Music.
Hey, Blue, you got some great breakup songs. You got a great workout song. You know what I'm saying? And a great, you could just tell your girl she crazy, just play this. You ain't got to tell her, just let it play.
These songs will
Change
be
the lyrics
available
up.
for you once you like the fucking button.
Likey,
We're at 115. That's a little.
the Rollout Show.
A little progress.
115. I just don't understand how they don't hit the like button.
Actually,
That's all
what you
good.
should do is share this to someone else. And everybody shares, and then you'll get triple the amount of likes from your share.
So yeah, just share it and say, hey, there's this crazy girl on the show and she reminded me of you.
Just
And
let
post it on their page.
Just let everybody know that this is this is your thing. This is what you like to
You
listen
said
to.
Shermani me.
I think you need a hearing aid.
No, you said Shermani me.
You're getting old.
It's your boy Speedy in the building. The one, the only. The guy that you love to hate. In houseware.
Shelly Rio.
In houseware.
Blue Mitchell, baby.
Behind the glass curtain, my one, my only, my second seed.
Kwame Ashala.
What?
It was a new one.
No, it's not. That's from
not
the
good.
other day.
Are we changing our names?
That's
Yeah,
not
we
the
should.
name. That just means Israel.
Let's change our names. What's your name, Shelly?
Crazy Eyes. That's what you
Crazy
call me.
Eye. Crazy Eye.
Oh,
Just
crazy
eye.
eye. My bad. Crazy
Um,
eye.
Who? The buffer. What the fuck is that?
The vocal beast.
The
vocal beast.
The vocal beast. Okay, cool. My nickname is Nigga with Jokes.
Why you gotta be a nigga?
Okay, my bad. My nickname Chicken with Jokes.
You don't even eat chicken.
Got that chicken, nigga.
Shout
It was
out
a
to the
comedian.
chicken places.
It was a comic that did that joke. He said, somebody got that chicken for you, nigga.
Hey, is there any local black-owned, I don't want to say chicken places, but restaurants
Eateries?
or eateries that we don't know about?
Wait. So that's the part that's a trip. Unless you go to a KFC, a Popeyes, or one of those type of franchises, if you go somewhere else to get chicken, it's $1 million. I mean, think about it. Just go to Roscoe's. You ask for a 3-piece. You ask for an extra piece.
yeah.
It's
Ooh.
$3.50, $4.50. You go anywhere outside of the franchises of chicken, it's like $1 million. Other than the market, like Ralph's and QFC.
You buy, we
blah, blah,
fry?
blah. Yeah, that kind of thing. But if you go
What's
to
the
a
place
restaurant,
off of Crenshaw? Crenshaw and Slauson.
Crenshaw.
That's
and
that's a barbecue
Slauson.
spot. That's
Yeah,
a
that is
barbecue
a barbecue. That's Woody's.
Woody's. So not Woody's. So you're saying that when you go to buy chicken from some other location, restaurant or where the brother's at, we charge a little more.
Yeah, I mean,
for the extra piece.
a 5-piece.
And if you say all white, you might as well.
Yeah, a
credit.
5-piece
Need to
anywhere
credit that.
outside of the franchises of QFC, Popeyes, KFC.
Fuck is QFC?
But QFC.
Yeah, steak. It's okay.
No, there is a QFC.
We correct steaks.
No, there is a QFC market.
But maybe it's because they're a bigger franchise.
So-
Because like a Roscoe's only has like 4 restaurants and that's it.
No, they got more than
So
4
our chef-
restaurants, but they kicking out chicken like it's going out of style.
So our Shelly here,
Yes,
who is the creator of all things.
I am.
This is a bit
Tutus,
much to say.
T-shirts, decals.
So she made the shirt.
That's that. He asked me to make it. I didn't come up with this on
Dope
my own.
ass fucking shirt. It says blue.
What's it say? Blue.
Who you gonna believe?
Me?
Me Oh, your lying ears. Oh, ooh, I would have missed that
your
one.
lying eyes.
That's
or
eyes or ears. Oh, eyes are ears. Oh, is that what you added?
Yeah, that's what he added.
Yeah,
Well,
back to the drawing board.
No. The joke of it is, again, before
That was last week's
before
show.
what he said this week. So over the weekend, he pretty much said, "Look, all them people back there with the cameras don't believe nothing they say. Believe me." So it's gotten to the point now. Before he kind of like, they're lying on me, whatever. He's gotten to the point now. He's just saying, "Fuck that. Don't believe anybody else unless I tell you." So fuck your eyes
Now,
and fuck what you
do you
hear.
understand why it's saying?
Oh yeah.
Who you gonna believe, me or your lying eyes? Because the understanding of all that is, did you see me say that?
But he's saying whether you see me say it and you hear me say it, don't believe none of it. Believe what I tell you to say. What I tell you was going on.
So the point of this shirt.
I love the shirt.
Of this story is, if y'all need a personalized shirt, just go on my Instagram. Hit me up, DM me. I do personalized tees. I make decals.
And she do it in that day.
And
Like
Shelly.
she-
Oh, I mean,
she
not that
texts
day.
me-
I mean, for you, yes.
She
For
texted
everybody else,
me
a couple
probably
of days.
about 10 o'clock,
It was.
and it was here when I walked in.
She said.
Right,
she
at
said.
11.
Did she say good morning?
I don't think so. See, now I'm the type of person, like, I don't have time. Like, I need to get to the
So
point. I don't have time for a good morning. How was your day? Oh, no. What do you want? Okay, that's what you want? All right,
You're
good.
mean.
I'm not mean, but
You're a mean.
I'm a straight to the point person.
No, you're mean.
I don't need to know the whole way you got. No.
Well, that's how guys are when it comes to y'all's conversation. Well, we got to just
No.
tell me what the fuck happened and just move on.
Well, see, not in my relationship. My husband, I love you to death, but he likes to tell the whole long version. Well, so I woke up today, and then I drove to my mom's house, and I'm just like, what's the point of the story?
Oh, that's how he don't get to the finish of
okay.
the
So
story. You
the
be like,
point is-
it's okay, it's all right, keep it to yourself, babe.
I'm like, I don't have time. What happened? So we need to go get chicken? Okay,
Hey, Steve,
that's the point of the story.
Speedy, he be like, woo, we almost got to the part where you let me in. Oh, jeez.
I was going to tell you about the coffee, but you cut me off.
Yeah, I was going to tell you.
See, so
Remember that time?
So Speedy, so if we were married, which hypothetically,
Scary.
I think you would actually be okay with
No.
hearing my stories
No.
because I just get to the point. I don't have time.
Either that or
You have yet to get to the point about that story.
either that or the police would love hearing y'all stories. Well, what happened this time?
Well, look, it was talking. Well, she said we're going to talk after the game, so I'll put another game on.
But Shelly, did you have to throw the TV out the window? Come on now. That was a good TV. I got that TV.
A 75-inch TV. How you
Shoot,
Pick out
I
that
don't
TV.
care.
Good TVs are hard to come by.
You are so silly.
Hey, man. Again, every time I see Tony, I go, nigga, you are my hero.
God.
You got the craziest woman on
Give me-
earth.
Shoot, he's my hero.
I'm going to get Tony
I
a
tell
POW
him.
jacket.
Dude, I've literally told him, like, I could never marry me. Like, I couldn't marry somebody like me. Like, I give him mad props. Because I couldn't do it.
That's a great question right there. I like that
Could
question.
you marry me?
Would you marry yourself?
Heck no.
So
Blue, would you
Nope.
marry you?
Would I marry myself?
Yeah. Think about the person you really
Think
are when
who
your
you
wife's
are.
not around.
Yeah.
Nope, not me.
You hesitated.
They're trying to build the ark over there, right?
I'm a little arrogant. I'd marry myself. I'm a little arrogant. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't.
Well, I don't need to wait that long. I'd marry me. I think I'm a fantastic guy. I think
Are you being serious or are you just trying to...
No,
Thought you
no,
said a
no.
fat
no,
guy. I was like,
No. I think I'm a fantastic boyfriend, husband, friend. If you know me, we cool. We do it all. If you cross me, you fuck up, you do any of the other goofy shit, you always got to take that into consideration when talking to you.
And Speedy married himself. He just been two people in the room avoiding each other.
You read that.
That was pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Would you marry yourself? Nick?
Oh, gosh. I'd listen to this
No way you would listen to you all day
Right.
about your...
Be a lot of knowledge.
Yeah,
Going
but
no
wouldn't
through.
be nobody listening to it, though.
They'd have to listen to each other.
Because how could you tell a nigga that know everything?
I don't know anything. That's why I always quote the Bible. I never say my personal feelings. But, yeah, of course. Of course. If I was someone who...
So only Shelly wouldn't marry herself.
If I was
No, I
someone...
wouldn't. I'm the only honest one here.
Oh,
Wow.
Very honest about me.
Whoa, I thought I kicked the reel.
Pam, would you marry yourself?
Well, here's the question.
She wouldn't. I
So
don't
what
think she
is
would.
it about you? Okay, what is your worst The thing you go, okay, this is where I'm really fucked up at. What would that be?
It would definitely my insecurity. I'm very insecure, and I think that probably comes from my background from just. Recently, I did find my family, but before I found them, I thought they abandoned me. So that was for years.
So let's go with that's your number one thing. And have you ever tried to correct that, or are you just gonna leave it like it is?
I mean, I've gone to therapy.
No, I mean, have you went out?
Goddamn.
I'm like,
got serious on it.
Well, I mean,
the Ritalin.
Trying to figure where you're looking at. No, I'm saying, have
I
you?
actually was on Ritalin when I was like 4. Go on.
How did you know you was 4?
Because my adopted parents told me.
Okay.
They took me off.
So,
say Shelly's really quiet. No, she on Ritalin.
But really, no 4-year-old should be on any ADD
anything.
meds. But
That's
anyway, go
so
on.
fucked up. Anyway, so my question is, have you tried to work on the thing that you feel that where you're not, where it's not cool? Like for me, I don't know.
There's something wrong with everybody.
Nothing wrong with me.
Listen, this is getting pretty obvious here.
But shout out to my wife. She definitely
she could tell.
She definitely handles the beast.
I think everybody needs to look in the mirror a little bit longer.
Yes, ain't no doubt.
And be a little bit more honest about who you are. I think me personally, one thing I've made a point to work on is hearing the other person and really being in the moment and paying attention in the moment.
What'd you say?
Much like that,
Stop it.
I feel like a lot of people when you're
fucking hilarious,
especially in relationships, when you're talking to someone, I feel like they start to
drown them out.
No, I feel like they start to gather their own thoughts in the process of you talking, which limits them the ability to hear you and understand where you're coming from.
Well, here's my thing.
How you just started cutting me off right there. That's a prime example of how somebody formulates a thought before they process what you're saying. So that's the most.
What I was going to say,
but I'm still talking. So obviously not listening.
Great way of being an example, Speedy.
Right. So that's the one thing I've made a purpose to hear someone complete point out and then establish my opinion on it.
Okay, so understand, I can't do it because when you say something,
you're a horrible listener.
No, when you say something that's inaccurate or you say something that I know it's not true, I have to stop you there.
But it's not your job to correct the word.
Because I don't want to wait and then I'm going to forget.
But your job is not to correct.
No, but I need to correct you. If you're going, Speedy, I think it's wrong with you, and I go, and I'm in my mind, I'm like, well, that's not how it happened. Hold up. I need you to stop so I could tell you how it was.
But once again, so one of the things I made a purpose, maybe that's why I decided to work on, because I seen you doing it my whole life.
What the fuck?
So the main thing
I get it,
that
I'm like you in that sense.
Right. The main thing I wanted to work on was to make sure that I hear the other person completely, and
Nick,
then establish
I heard
my
you.
opinion.
That's why I'm trying to rebuttal what you said, because I heard what you said.
It doesn't matter that you heard it. He feels disrespected that you're not listening to him.
Not that you're not listening.
You're
it's
like
just
cutting
that
him off.
you're cutting me off, which means
because I'm listening to you.
You can't be listening if you're stopping me from talking, because you're formulating a thought. If you have a rebuttal before I finish my sentence,
But that means because I heard what you said and I need to rebuttal what you said.
but I'm not finished what I'm saying.
But I don't give a fuck.
That's obvious.
That's
so
what I'm
that's
saying.
why I
Well,
made a
that's
point
the
to work
problem.
on
You
that.
should give,
I-
you know what?
Right.
But I do, in his defense, Nick, though, like, I know when I'm talking to whether my son, my husband, and they're saying something, if I don't say something right then and there, even though it's cutting them off, I'm going to forget about it.
Yes.
And
Okay.
so then I can't make my point.
So I'm not disagreeing that that's a normal thing, right?
So you have to figure out how to either have a pad here and just write it down real quick, and then let him finish, and then go back to it, because...
But one of the things that I've learned and I've learned this skill by watching a lot of Malcolm X and his debates and his conversations.
What did you find out?
And watching debates in general about different topics, is to see people who have the ability to listen, process the information, and then give their opinion on it. So once I seen someone do that, I took those lessons and applied them to myself.
But if you go too long with your conversation, now I got to go all the way back to the beginning where you had the story wrong, or you said something that I didn't say. Yeah. Why not stop you there before you go any further?
I have this thing with my wife. When she gets ready to start to talk about something, it's a conversation. I know it's about to be a conversation. I said, am I a sounding board or am I chiming in? And she says, I need you to be a sounding board. And so then I'm just...
That's a good
I'm
idea.
listening.
Right.
I'm listening. That way, I'm not breaking in. You know what I mean?
I want to use your shit.
Well, you don't have to say that because my
You could
husband
say,
started doing that too.
Am I listening or am I?
Because he's like, do you want me to listen or do you want my input? And so I'll be like, no, I just need to listen. Or I'll be like, no, I want your input. So then he knows.
So the input means I can break your conversation up to give you some input as you're telling me, or do you need to finish?
There could be a conversation.
Right. Yeah.
Not a sounding board.
I'm not gonna say that shit.
Because some people
that's
need
how you
to.
work on your community?
Some people need to. They're actually talking to hear themselves.
Great point, Blue.
So they can get an understanding of it, and then they'll say, "What do you think?"
I'm not gonna do that.
Right. Or it becomes to be
That's
about
how you have a good relationship with people.
right. Or the conversation becomes about, well, I didn't say that, or I'm not wrong.
I like my shit the way it
or I'm right, when that's normally not the point of having a conversation. Is to hear the other person out and hear what they come from.
I feel like if I don't say it right then I'm not being me.
But Speedy, you don't have to do it like this. So this morning
That's
when I
called
got
being
it,
narcissistic.
Yeah. So,
Well,
so this
no.
morning Michelle goes. So this morning I got up and the phone rang. No, you didn't get the phone rang before you got up.
Yes,
that's what you.
That's me. No.
That's what he gonna do.
I have to go because
Go
you
say
keep
it.
going with these facts that
But
are not facts.
But now, is that a necessary thing you have to
Yes,
point out?
I have to. I can't let it go. I cannot.
My
I
son
can't even
does
hear the
that.
rest of
Drives
the
me
conversation because you didn't already fucked up in the beginning by
I told you
saying
that's what it
I
was.
woke up and the phone rang. No, I was already in the room. I went downstairs and I heard the phone ring from downstairs. I
That's
was
what
not in the room.
So now, when you're having this type of conversation, is because you guys are arguing about something and one of you
Doesn't
trying to make
matter.
a point?
It
Well,
doesn't
does
matter.
It
No,
does
it
matter.
doesn't.
Because if I'm telling you a story to prove you wrong, and
You
you're
can't prove me wrong. I'm never wrong.
Can I finish my story?
How can what?
So you just interrupted me, and I didn't even. You didn't even know what I'm going to say.
That's the
I'm
wrongest
just
thing you
saying-
can say.
I'm just saying.
Never wrong.
If you're having a conversation with someone to prove something, if I'm like, I need to prove Speedy wrong, so I'm going to say exactly what happened, and you're like, no, this is not what happened. I could see why you're jumping in. Now, if I'm just telling you a story, like, oh, I saw Nick today, and I'm just telling a story, and you're in. It happens a little bit differently. There's no reason to interrupt that story.
No. If you're saying, hey, okay, we're whatever the argument, whatever it's about, and you go, no, the girl said to you she gave you coffee. I said, no, that's not what happened. And she wants to, and I go, no, first of all, that's not what happened. The girl never said anything to me.
But what if it's not an argument? Like Nick's like, oh, we were talking about, oh, what happened when you were 2? Like, did you do anything cool? And he's like, oh yeah, I have this cool story. And he starts telling it, and then you have to interrupt. That's not what happened.
Because
Nick.
that's not what happened. I don't want him to
but
continue
it's not
the
an
story.
argument. He's just telling a life experience.
But
of,
that's not
you
what
know,
happened.
when he learned to ride a
But-
bike or something.
It ain't what happened.
Let me just
But,
say
but
this.
that shouldn't matter.
Or it can matter, Shelly, but you have to ask yourself, who is not personal, possible. Who cares what you think?
Because I'm dad.
You only dad to
But-
me and one other person, or a couple other people. My point is, my point is,
The whole starting squad.
Even if you want to say that you're somebody's mother or somebody's father, you got to really analyze and see what you're saying. Just because you're someone's parent doesn't give you the right.
Yes, it does.
So once again, hold on. I didn't even finish what I was saying.
Sorry.
It does.
So once again, just because you want to give yourself a title does not give you the
earned the
right
title.
to not to disrespect someone, to not respect someone.
I
and
earned
to
the
not-
title, Nick.
No one is talking about
Let him
you. I'm
finish.
talking about
Oh,
parents.
shit.
See, that's how you know you're narcissistic because everything is about you.
Well, I mean,
That's being a narcissist. So once again, for you people
A
out there
narc.
who actually want to learn, take the time to listen to the person that you're dealing with and respect their opinion and respect where they're coming from. It's not that difficult. If you feel like when you talk, everybody should be quiet and listen,
yes.
then you should go kill yourself.
No.
But you also have to understand that if he's telling a story, if we're asking him, hey, when did you learn how to ride a bike? And in his brain, he learned when he was 2, and you're like, no, you learned when you were 2.5 or 3.
4.
It doesn't matter because that's his experience. Like you can't take his experience away of what he
But I
remembers
can
or what
tell
he
him
thinks.
he's wrong.
But for what?
But here's my. I want to answer the other question. I believe at 57 years old, I have the right to tell you exactly how I feel and exactly what it is. And you
But so
can't
should
tell
he.
me shit. No, he can't. He's
can.
not old enough to do that.
Age has nothing
Yeah,
to do with
he's
it.
Yes, it does.
He's not old enough to tell you how he feels.
No.
Why?
He's a narcissist.
Nah.
I don't believe.
That's
I don't
not
believe what
okay.
he. Shelly,
I can understand.
No
that
one believes what he believes.
No, if it was Brooklyn,
If anybody
which
speaks
it's a
their
fine
mind,
line,
it's gonna
like,
be me.
An adult can tell you how they feel.
Now,
Kid or not.
Because you believe that children come from you
Which is not true.
instead of through you.
It's a blessing of the Lord.
Who they are
Well,
is who they're going to be, even more so the older they get.
But my responsibility. Okay, we got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Fuck you calling from? Your chicken
You're
is
interrupting us.
gone.
No.
No more chicken.
This is L out of Houston.
Hey.
Take that L.
All right, Speedy, you're not gonna like this.
But you and I reason why I noticed this is because you're just like my dad, and Nick is 100% right. You're the type of person who listens to respond. You don't listen to hear what the person is saying, because you'll hear something that is being said a couple of seconds in the conversation, and you don't allow the person to get their full statement out before you already respond.
But what if what they were saying, that part of it is wrong? Doesn't it taint the whole conversation?
No, it doesn't, because if they're making a statement about an experience or something that is happening, because you do that a lot. Like, we could be talking about a movie, and that person can give their experience about the movie or what they think about the movie. You always say, no, it's such and such and such and such. And you telling this person, no, they're wrong about what they think about the movie. It's their experience and what they saw and what they felt as far as their perception. And you telling them, no, they're wrong with their own perception.
You know, his style is strategically a style to destroy the conversation. If the person is coming after him with a quote unquote conversation where it's a wrong or right thing, if he jumps on the first thing they have wrong,
Everything
it
else is
completely destroys the rest of the conversation or the point.
Yeah, because if you're
that they
wrong in the
had.
beginning, that meant you're wrong through
You
the whole
could completely divert that whole conversation.
But if it's an argument, but if it's his personal experience, that shouldn't matter.
But what happened is he's been doing it so long, it's become the narrative.
Hey, niggas, I'm here. Fuck y'all acting like I ain't here.
Listen, we know you all need therapy and you don't go, so we're your therapy.
Go ahead, L.
Listen to me. I just had this conversation with my pops this weekend, man. He does the same thing. And
Does he look like you?
I said, take time to listen to what's being said, because you are jumping the gun about what is being talked about, and you're telling me that I'm wrong about what I think and what I feel. And he does the same thing. Well, I'm 68 years. Hey, man, it doesn't matter how old you are.
Yes, it does.
Age has nothing. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, to me, and I
But
think
he's
you're-
giving his opinion, so let him finish.
I think
Let him
you're
finish.
wrong.
Let him finish.
I think you're wrong
It doesn't
for telling
matter. Let him
for
finish.
telling your dad that he doesn't. He do have a place
That's
to
not
tell
the
you.
point
That's
of what
why
he's
he's
saying.
68.
That's not the point of what he's saying, though.
He's 68 because he woke up this morning. That doesn't have nothing to do.
Thank
Wait,
you,
let
Blue.
her call her finish. Let her call her finish.
Shit.
Ain't a caller. It's
It
L.
has nothing to do with age, man. You got to just start practicing. And what I told him is to do this. I said, when somebody's talking to you about something, let them completely finish. Because you do it to the callers too. Like the callers that call in, and before they can even finish their statement, you're cutting them off to get your opinion in, and then you take over the conversation, and then they don't even get to say whatever it is that they wanted to say.
They do.
We as callers, no, we don't.
A wise man holds a still tongue.
Like right now, you're wrong and you're not listening. So what I'm saying to you is, we as the show sometimes want to hear those opinions of the other callers, and we don't get to because you cut them off to get your opinion in, and we completely miss what the caller was calling in about.
Okay. All right. So this what I'm gonna do. From this day, from this day forward, I'm gonna let y'all little motherfuckers finish your little calls. Say, "Oh, Speedy ain't shit."
Why we gotta
Speedy
be little motherfuckers?
misspoke. I'm gonna let y'all finish, and I'm gonna come in and ravish your ass on the bullshit that you said.
That's cool. That's cool.
So watch this. I'm gonna do it right
Speedy
now.
comes
Go.
from that area.
Hold on, I'm gonna do it now. Ready?
But he comes
Ready?
from that era
Hold
where
on.
parents
Call
were
it.
like, no matter how old you get, I'm older.
Call it. What's your name? What you want to talk about? Go ahead.
Hey, it's L out of Houston, man.
Hey, Al.
What's going on? Hey, I want to talk about the chicken.
Are you really L? No, I'm sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
Hey, look, seriously though, hey, it's all good. I just noticed it because my dad does the same thing, man. So
Yeah, he's a smart guy.
I know exactly where you're coming from, Nick.
At the end of the day, thank you for phone call, L.
1 second, sorry.
Appreciate that.
I'm not leaving.
She got a boo boo.
You gonna cry?
Is that the bar?
Thought she was gonna cry.
Remember, because the last person left like that went to the bar.
Oh yeah.
I just drop a little jewel on y'all one time.
Wrong, so I want to see this person's in the chat room. So I can get a correct address.
Oh,
We got to pause. Let me just drop this jewel on him real quick. This is Job's 32 and 9. This is for you, Pops, because you made a statement. It says, "Great men are not always wise, neither do the aged understand justice." So in other words, just don't let your age determine the fact that you are wise or that someone younger than
But
you
I am.
is not wise.
They not.
Age has nothing to do with
Yeah,
it.
it is.
According to the Most High.
That's why I got to this age.
No,
remember
because
back.
you woke up.
Wait a minute. Remember back in the day when you be at the park and the old or the guy be like, "Yeah, you old motherfucker," and that old dude said, "But you got to get here, you young motherfucker. You don't know shit because you ain't here."
But if that old dude has never been nowhere, I've never done anything, or never experienced
But you don't know
things,
that. You don't know that.
But you already saying he already trumps because he made it to that
Yes,
age.
because I made it to this age, which means I didn't been through some shit.
Oh, okay.
I done been through the grit, the grind, whatever it was. You don't get to 57 or 58 as a black man and you ain't went through no shit, or you're not wiser than the motherfucker that's 21 years old trying to tell you, "Oh, you're wrong."
But you've went through some stuff, but you don't. Everybody don't have the same experiences.
But he couldn't have went through what I went through.
But
There's no fucking way he's 21.
So are you saying that because of Trump is however old he is that he's a wise man? He's
No,
correct.
he's an asshole.
You
It's totally different.
You 68.
Alright, just thought I'd Totally put that different.
You
obvious out
68. The dude you talking to is 25, and he's a millionaire. You can tell him something about money.
Really, that's where we at now.
I'm just saying.
You had to put the money on it.
experience. I'm
You
putting
couldn't just say
experience.
he's a guy.
Or what
No,
if,
I'm
or
talking about
even
experiences.
not? We don't have to go that. What if somebody is 25 and they've been married? 7 years,
7
8 years.
or yeah.
You know, with a, like Steph Curry. Steph Curry's a young man with a wife
And
who
been-
doesn't show herself off to the public,
Yeah.
and she gets dragged through the mud for it. You see what I'm saying? So you can't establish because you can't establish
Javon's
yourself a certain way.
29 years old and been married how long? What was it? 15?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm
15,
saying.
16, 17 years.
So I think
he couldn't tell you nothing.
About what?
Marriage.
business, life.
Let's move on.
Anyway, zipper jackets.
I think where,
Yeah, you have a question.
where Speedy's coming from is he just feels like he's
No,
older,
look,
and
in
so
a minute,
you're supposed to
Nick,
respect your
you know it's
elders.
about to happen.
I know you're supposed to respect your elders.
I'm not gonna do
this. Shut up, Speedy. Yes, you should respect your elders, but as an elder, you should also respect the adults trying to
Thank
explain
you.
something.
That's all I'm saying. Respect me.
But you have to respect them too.
I will not.
Yes, you will.
Well, how you gonna teach them respect if you don't show it?
Exactly.
Well, we'll see. This is the Rollout Show right here at Rollout Studios. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And we are all out of chicken.
This is Daniel D.
The fuck?
I'm a Speedy.
Okay, this ain't the Speedy hour.
No,
don't bash me.
It's a Speedy intervention.
Nah, yeah, get him. Get him.
Get
Hey,
him.
hold on. I agree with what Speedy's saying.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Click.
Hang on. Now, let me explain it. Nick actually displays more narcissistic tendencies than Speedy does.
Yeah.
Because Nick cannot be corrected.
At all.
He just did it yesterday. He did it yesterday.
He can't be
When I
corrected
told
on
him
anything.
that point, he said he went right into, let me tell you why you wrong and I'm right.
Yep.
Like he wasn't even objective.
Do you want me to respond, or you want?
And Nick does that all the time. Now, I ain't knocking you, Nick.
No, do you want me to respond,
But
or you just making a
can't
point?
call somebody narcissistic.
Can you hear?
You can't call either.
Can you hear? Do you want me to respond, or you just making a point?
No, you want me
No,
to
wait,
soundboard?
wait, hold on, because I'm not done yet,
Okay,
young man.
then you
I'm
making a
not
then
done
you
yet.
making a
Yeah,
point. Go
young
ahead.
man.
Hold on.
Just a little snapping ass.
When,
Get him, Pop.
When we have had conversations, what I've heard from Speedy is Speedy will stick to his point and say he will be objective about why he has his opinion, but he don't just jump in and tell you where you wrong and he's right.
Yep.
And just roll with that. Many times Speedy has had to tell you, Nick, wait, hold on, let him finish, because you many times have jumped in with, let me tell you why I'm right and you wrong. You do that a lot.
Daniel
And
D,
I
where
ain't
we gonna
knocking
send
you.
the money to?
You sound soft, but go ahead.
Where we gonna send the money to?
Hold on, let him finish.
Yeah, now,
Nick.
narcissists make everything about them. So if you contradict or dispute a point to them, then they will berate you. They'll do all the things that you see Trump do.
Okay.
Speedy don't do that really. Not on that.
Really?
I mean, Speedy would
What
jump
you
out there
do
with
or
the
don't,
jokes
nigga,
and things,
pregnant or
you
not?
know.
He don't really do
He
cocaine like
jump out
that.
there with the jokes and things when because he's a comedian. That's what he do, and that's why we call in, to go back and forth with him.
No, I ain't
But Nick actually displays more narcissistic tendencies than Speedy does.
Okay.
Just
that's
like
again,
kind
I'm
of my
here.
point.
Are you done? I want to respond while you're on the phone. All right.
Yeah,
So
okay, now tell me why I'm wrong and you right.
okay.
Here we go.
First of all, don't tell me what to do. You sound like a chick that I used to date, nigga. So calm down. Listen, I gave you the respect. I didn't talk while you were talking. Hey, I didn't talk while you were talking. Be a man and close your mouth for a second. Close your mouth.
Those are fighting words.
Close your mouth, nigga. I'm talking. I shut up when you were talking. Now be quiet. Now when I say something, the reason I give up defense to it is because it's not my words. I literally quote the Bible for that reason because I'm not narcissistic. So if you have an issue with it, just pull a scripture. It's not that deep. Hey, lower your tone, man. I'm not done talking.
Take your hand off your hip.
Oh my God, nigga, listen. For you men out there, if another man is talking, be a man and be quiet. You don't overtalk a man. Now check your emotions, nigga.
So Shelly gonna give us the meaning of being.
Stay there, Daniel D. Stay there.
I'm trying to pull it up.
All right, go ahead. It's your floor now.
Second. Wait, who? Oh.
Apparently. Is Daniel still
Call,
there?
you still there? Oh, he got emotional and hung up.
Yeah,
Daniel, call back.
He flipped his phone together.
Hey, listen, man. If I'm talking to another man, whether it be on the phone or in person, I'm gonna let you have the floor and say your piece. So I just want the same thing in response. That's it.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
It ain't that deep.
No, why you keep looking at me?
Yeah, but for you dudes out there, man, if y'all think I'm narcissistic, 95% of the time I'm usually just quoting the Bible. So you just have to pull a scripture if you think I'm wrong. It ain't that deep.
Okay.
Shout out to Daniel D. Did we get the definition of narcissism?
Did we lose a like?
Wait a minute. I think we did. Lean says Speedy and his kids are disrespectful. That's fucked up. No, we're what did you say?
Narcissistic.
She can't find it.
I'm just used to being around men.
The meaning of
Just a narcissist, because my computer, my whatever the stupid thing is slow. I think it's the internet connection.
No.
It's usually around this time of day.
Oh.
We got a phone call.
Anyway, we got a call.
Okay.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Hey, yo, chicken is ready. We got more chicken.
Okay.
Yes, we here. Go ahead.
I'm like scared.
Are you calling to give the definition of narcissistic?
Yeah, don't be scared.
Okay, I'm always scared to speak up because Daniel D, I don't know, I think he just has a different opinion of what's being expressed on the show at times.
And who am I speaking to?
This is Dana.
Hey, Dana. Go ahead, baby.
Hey, so Speedy, sometimes I don't understand why you need to be right. I feel that you have the need to be right, not that you.
But I am right.
But you have the need to.
No, I am right.
But you see, you always say you're right, and sometimes I think that you lack the emotional intelligence to understand what you're saying.
What the fuck? Did you call me dumb?
No.
Yes, you did.
No, I
The
didn't.
fuck? No, go ahead.
It's just that thing about always having to be right, and sometimes I wonder if you get that possibly from the way you were raised by your father, because his word was final.
I'll say it like this. Okay, I'm not always right, but in the instances of the conversation that somebody's bringing up, I'm probably right. I'm pretty sure I'm right. In those moments that I speak out on, I'm probably right.
Okay, I'll say this. The first time I met Michelle, she was so sweet. She gave me a nice hug. She was very attentive and everything. And in those moments I observed her, I knew you were going to be okay, that you were going to be taken care of, that you had someone that was going to have your back. So I'm
waiting on the butt.
But
thank you very much. Thank you for that too. Okay, here's the meat. Why you keep looking at your bullshit? We got it.
This is not
Just
the
read it.
definition. It's a personality disorder.
But I think that would probably be better.
Yeah, just read it.
It says the symptoms of a narcissistic personality disorder include sense of importance, preoccupation with unlimited success, belief that one is special and unique, what is this word? Exploitive?
You're reading.
Exploitive of others, lack of empathy, arrogance, and jealousy of others. These symptoms cause significant distress in a person's life.
I feel like we all got a little point in there. If you put us together, we're that.
That was the reason why.
Okay, here are symptoms. Has a sense of self-importance, which means exaggerates achievements and talents, expects to be recognized as a superior without commensurate achievements.
Dude on a t-shirt.
Is that you?
That's that dude on a t-shirt.
Believes that he or she is special and unique and can only be understood by or should associate with other special or high-status people. Is that you?
Well, no, because I know y'all. Kind of took me out of that one.
Has a very strong sense of entitlement.
Nope.
Requires excessive admiration.
Nope.
Is exploitive of others.
Nope.
Lacks empathy. Yes.
Nope.
You said you don't cry. Nothing makes you cry.
That has nothing to.
That's lacking.
He cries all the time, but it's in the corner.
It says it's unwillingly to recognize or identify with the feelings and needs of
Hold on,
others.
Shelly. I don't.
You don't have a heart.
I have empathy for a lot of things. I hate the fact what happened to you.
But you don't cry. You said you don't cry.
I'm not gonna cry about it. It didn't happen to me.
It's every time you hear the closet close. It's in the closet.
All right.
We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? We got more chicken, nigga. Too soon?
Hello?
Caller.
Yes, weird.
Oh, no, I don't know what happened to the caller.
Well, no, I have
Don't
a
be
lot of
scared to
empathy
call
for
in.
people, especially for when I see, like, I hated bullies growing up. I hate anybody that bullies anyone. I hate that shit.
You used to argue with yourself in the mirror. Why'd you punk that dude?
Why'd you eat my leftovers?
Anyway, so when I heard your story, I was taken back. I would.
What? I was drinking my drink.
Fuck.
Because you were choked up. She had to swallow.
And I've always, and I told you off air, and I'll do it on here. I told you off air that you're like a baby sister.
Can you get that out?
Are you gonna cry? Are you gonna cry?
Sick of me, I ain't wanna say
Are
the
you
wrong
shed a tear
shit.
for me?
No, you like the girl I never had. I didn't want to say no goofy shit like that. I had to go look. You like a baby sister? So again, and every time you tell your stories, I wish I could go there and beat their ass because it was fucked up.
Right.
I think kids are a joy. There's some kids who, some people there's no bad kids. No, there's some bad kids.
There are.
And there's some kids that, you can't reach. You can't reach everybody. It's not going to happen. But there are kids I'm going to try to reach. My nephew, my two nephews, I'm so proud of them dudes because I took them in because I wanted them to see how it's supposed to be, how a man is supposed to be.
Right.
Just like they're my sons. I wanted them to see that. So I feel fucked up what happened to you. I wish I could fix it. We can't. But if I ever saw any of the motherfuckers, I'm banging one to the chin and then talk about it later.
Okay.
We got a phone call. The last call of the day. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? You get the last piece of chicken.
All right, I'm sorry. I had to hang up.
Shit. No, we hung up on you, but all right. Apparently you got the number in your phone. You can just call back when you want to.
Okay, City, I'm trying to defend you here.
No, you just said I was stupid.
It's Daniel P. He agrees with you. Go ahead, Daniel. You got the floor.
So, anyway,
pick up where you left off.
I heard the definition, and that's pretty much on point. What Shelley said the definition
About
was.
Nick?
No, about
narcissist.
The narcissist.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I'm saying. I know Nick. I know you're just clowning and stuff, but in reality,
No, nigga, I was serious.
He's serious. Anytime he moves his mic all the way to the forward, he's serious.
And put the bead to the right.
Yeah, he got to move a bead to show his anger.
I can't see him, so I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But I'm just saying.
You should get your lens.
Somebody who will
fix your screen
consistently make everything about themselves, and if they can't make it about themselves, then they just will berate you, cut you off.
That sounds like a hit record.
It could be that too.
Where are you, brother?
Yeah, where
are
are
you?
you? You sound like you are in the closet with Speedy crying,
holding himself.
You're like,
cut me off.
You cut me off. Son. Where are you?
Are you in the utilities closet?
No, I'm still at work, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You right? You next to the mop.
No, we hear the thread.
Be nice.
I'm in the hospital. I'm at the hospital.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You're at the hospital. Okay. Oh, then grab the Windex.
No, his mom is sick.
Oh.
No, he said he's at work.
He said he at work
just
at
said
the
he's
hospital. Yeah, at work at the hospital.
Wait, who wasn't somebody in the hospital?
Shelly done made your
It's the
mama
same
sick,
person.
all that.
No, because we had a
Yeah,
call.
so my mom. Yeah, so my mom had a collapsed lung. And she
okay.
I know what I'm talking about.
Blue always trying to be funny.
One of us, one of us got to listen.
Funny,
Shelly's supposed to listen. Man.
Can't always be
But
right.
in the meantime, I also work at a hospital.
God bless you.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, hey, you know what? I'll call back one day when I have more time.
There you go.
Are we
Thank you, man.
listen.
Appreciate
Thank
that.
You guys just ran this poor man off the phone.
No, he
did.
had no
We didn't run
point.
it off.
That nigga called up. He realized he was wrong.
Yeah,
That nigga said, was he
because
basically
y'all-
what I'm
No, he
saying?
made his.
just
He had
said-
already. Here's the thing. He had already made his point.
You know,
No, but Speedy
He had already
said
made his
from
point,
now
so that's
on,
why he had
at this
nothing else to
point,
say.
I am not going to interrupt the callers. I'm going to let them speak.
Why am I interrupt
And
him?
that's
then
why.
you interrupted.
Yeah, well,
I interrupt him. He not a call.
Nope.
yeah, he family.
You
Hey,
didn't keep,
Pete,
you
that's
didn't keep your
hilarious.
promise.
What'd he say?
He said, Speedy needs to exercise a bit of humanity. But like the manatees. You know.
Oh, okay.
You gotta explain.
Back to the drawing board.
That was a clever play
Just
on
say
words.
if you gotta
man.
explain.
Clever
All
play
right.
on words.
Give you
We got 4
information?
minutes left to figure that
we
joke out.
Give you information.
Oh shoot, what was that?
What happened?
I don't know. So you guys can follow me on
For what?
Instagram, MSSHELLYRAO, Miss Shelly Rio on Instagram and YouTube.
Just don't like her pictures.
Go
'cause-
buy a shirt.
Yeah.
Like my pictures, yes,
buy a shirt.
and buy a shirt.
Go ahead, Blue.
Blue Mitchell, you can get anything and find out anything about me at bluemitchell.com. And I want y'all to start adding to your playlist Paint Your Body Blue. Make that your #1 draw.
Paint your body blue. That your new album?
That's on the same album.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if you knew.
That's right. I know. Sent you the Braille version. I'll let you boy. This is Blue Mitchell.
Happy birthday goes out to. Do you know who Paul Rubin is?
I know who Ruben is.
Do you know who Paul Rubin is? Anybody know?
I know who Paul is.
Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee Herman. So
66.
say Pee Wee Herman. That would have been easier.
Ooh, you cut me off. This is that bullshit. I'm sorry. He's 66. Caesar, the guy that trains the dogs, 49 years old.
Caesar, the guy that trains the dogs? Oh.
Milan. Yolanda Adams is 57. Didn't know that.
Shout out to Yo-Yo.
Mario Barrett is 32. Mario. Patrick J. Adam. Anybody know who Patrick J.
First of all, we still trying to figure out who
Shut
Mario
up and
Barrett is.
answer the damn question,
Mario
boy.
Barrett?
You said Patrick is gay and Adam. What'd you say?
I said,
Who's Mario Barrett?
shut up, nigga. Anyway, that's
No,
the,
I'm serious. Who's Mario Barrett?
No, you had it mixed
Why
up.
you mumbling the last name? Mario Barrett.
Barrett.
Oh, my
Barrett.
bad.
Y'all let me finish. Y'all cutting me off. I
Because you don't know.
appreciate it. I do know who it is.
Who is
He's an
Mario
actor.
Barrett? An actor in what?
Boy, if you let me get my. Is that me?
No, that's me. I'm giving you a little thing. Go ahead.
I don't like theme music.
Yeah, you
Anyway.
don't like questions.
Anyway, Patrick J. Adams is the white dude from Suits, the young white dude on the Suits.
Okay, who's Mario Barrett?
Happy birthday goes out to Tom Ford, who is 58 years old. He's same age as me. It's kind of
See,
weird.
that's
Virgo's
not-
in the building.
Narcissistic.
And who is G.W. Bailey?
I'm still trying to figure out who's Mario Barrett.
I hate you. I wish I never did this show. That's the white dude from Police that played the captain.
Oh,
on
okay.
Police.
Well, thank you. Now I can go home.
In the chat room, if y'all got any questions for the boy, hit me up. HNS2K.
Hey,
on
man.
Instagram.
Fantastic show. Thank you, Shelly, for coming. Thank
Amazing,
you, Blue, for always putting the fire on. It's the roller. Thank you, Nick, for doing that thing you do. Packages were sent out yesterday, so everybody should be getting it. We got everybody's address. Anybody we need to
Except
get?
for one,
Who?
Kamira Anderam.
Kamira, if you're out there,
Email us.
we need your email address. We got
And
that
the-
one package link.
And the true pronouncing of your name.
Yeah. And go get that Blue album. It's called what?
Blue Eyed Soul, baby.
And the song we're listening to is?
Paint Your Body Blue.
Now, how you going to do that if he on top of you?
Huh.
We out.
Because I got on body paint.
Lay with me, baby. Don't be scared, I won't bite. Unless you're asking me, baby, then I will have to oblige. Your body got my name all over it. I don't even know your name, but this, after this, I will never forget. You will never regret. This ain't a one night stand.